previously worked in Conestoga College and Mohawk College as the International Recruitment Officer. We have offices in many countries, and in India, we have offices and processing teams in North, West, East, South. We recently started our Mumbai office as well, and will be opening shortly. So welcome to our daily live Q&A session, which is streamed to our Facebook group and also to our YouTube channel. So we have Mushid was here. So Deepa and Gurpreet. Yes, please, Deepa and Gurpreet. How can I help you?
Hi, sir. Actually, coming to my education background, I've completed my master's in finance. That was actually a weekend college. But then back in 2016, I completed my BCom in finance. And after that, I started working. I have like 5.5 years of experience into MNC as a financial analyst. And back in 2017.
Where are you from, Deepa? If I may interrupt you, where are you from, Deepa? Which city in India are you from?
I'm from Bangalore.
You're from Bangalore. That's good. Did any of your friends refer you to us? How did you get a contact details?
Yes, person from Chennai actually referred your consultancy details.
Yeah,
then,
we are a strong virtual platform, but also we have offices, about five offices in India, and we never advertise in India. We have thousands of applications through the word of mouth, through the students who have been through us. We process more than 1,000 applications every year. We receive more than 1,000 applications every year. So, Deepa, what is your age, Pretty?
Right now, I'm 27.
You're 27. That's good. Are you married or single?
I'm single.
You're single. Okay. And what is your bachelor's stream and percentage?
In BCom, yeah, bachelor's I have around 58% overall.
58%. Any backlogs?
Yes, I did have 3 backlogs, but then I cleared them.
In general, visa offices usually look, institutions and visa offices usually look around 60%. And also lower the backlogs. It's good. Higher the backlogs, higher is the risk of visa refusal. So was it a full-time bachelor's degree, Deepa? Or was it?
Yes, it was a full-time.
Okay. So 50. And what was the year of graduation?
2016.
2016. Okay. So what are you doing after that, 2016?
After that, I got placed into Thomson Reuters. I worked there for like 3.5 years. And then I worked for a year in Goldman Sachs. And then currently I'm with the Equity Knowledge Partners. Over here, it's like 1.5 years. So total experience is 5.5 years.
Okay. And
in between, I pursued my master's.
Okay, you also have a master's. Okay, what is your job title?
It's basically a financial analyst.
Financial analyst, okay. And okay, and you also mentioned that you have a master's. What is your master's?
I have around 62% in that.
And what is your master's degree?
It's in finance, MBA in finance.
Oh my God. See, from the study visa perspective, the proposed program of study should not be a repetition of what you previously studied. Okay. So MBA finance covers most of the postgraduate courses which are offered here in the colleges. Right? If you're looking at, financial planning. So what exactly is your job? Is it into accounting, or is it into what exactly is your job?
Right now, actually, I write all of the, finance reports. Like if you're investing in so-and-so fund, how this fund is performing and what's the market value rate. And I actually work with other MNC clients. And So yeah, it's basically into financial reporting where it's related to stocks and investment funds or mutual funds, something like that. So
Interesting. So it's not really into accounting, it's more into. So is there any technology involved in the job you are doing? Any IT perspective of what you do?
not really, but then we use basic Excel sheets and the basic Microsoft tools.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, as I mentioned, from the proposed, like if you are planning for a study visa pathway to study in Canada, get an education here in Canada, obviously Canadian education will give you additional points. Canadian education will give you, post-study, you will have an opportunity for Canadian work experience. If you're planning, then Canadian government has a pathway for international students to apply for to become permanent residents of Canada. So there is one option which I might think might work out. Let me share you this and we'll take it forward. Just give me a second. So it is, so have you heard of financial technology, Kritika?
Yes, financial fintech, I guess that's the one, right?
Yes, fintech. Yes, so fintech. There are two colleges which offer this program, fintech. Okay. So remember, from the proposed program of study, okay, kindly request all of you to mute your microphones, please. Okay, just to avoid any disturbance. Deepa is talking, so she can talk, and rest of the people kindly request mute your microphone. Okay, so Deepa, this is the program. Here, let me share you the screen. So financial technology. Conestoga College is located in, have you heard of Conestoga College?
Yes, sir. I would also like to highlight a few things about in this.
Yes,
What happened was I reached out to Lead Scholar and they actually suggested me to apply in Conestoga, and I applied for financial planning. But then I actually didn't like their service, and
it's not.
I tried, yeah, and I
So
tried
remember,
contacting
for
them
all the
again.
students, yeah, so for all the students, remember, it is very important when you are choosing an agency, make sure that you talk to them and check with them. Is this, do you have a direct agreement with this institution? Okay, because when an agency does not have a direct agreement with this institution, they will not be able to facilitate even basic stuff, basic things. Okay, can you guys hear me clearly? Because Rishabh was saying that my voice is not clear.
I can hear you, sir.
You can hear me, right? Let me just put on my microphone. Maybe that would be better. Just please bear with me for a second. So what I was, the reason when you go to an agency which does not have a direct agreement, not be able to communicate with the institution. Even the application process, when you apply, if you are applying directly, for example, CIP has a direct agreement with Conestoga. The day it opens, in Canada, we have that. And every minute, there are hundreds of applications being submitted. Okay, you got that point, right? Because we have very limited institutions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just bear me with a second. Is it better now? I've put my microphone. It's now clear, right? Okay. So what happens is, for example, you go to an agency which does not have an agreement, direct agreement with Conestoga College. They are working with some ex-NG agency in India. So your documents have to be sent to them first. Then that agency, your agency is not applying for you. So some agency, XE agency, which is located in India or in Canada, because see, unfortunately, the international student recruitment has become a multi-level business, marketing and student trafficking. So this XEY agency, they get applications from different agencies and they apply. So your agency does not communicate directly with the institution, but if any questions, they have to write to this XE agency and they will contact and they will inform the agency. That is how it's a unnecessary chain. Okay, so very important, all of you, when you are deciding, it really doesn't have to be through CIP. There are many other good agencies as well. But again, as we differentiator in the market, we are an ethical agency. We work directly with students. I'm an RCIC and we have another RCIC in my team, and we support our students from the study visa process till the immigration without any additional fees except the consultation fees, which will go to the to your personal managers as an incentive. So getting back to what we were discussing about, financial planning is not a good choice, Deepa, because remember, if you look at the financial planning, the curriculum should differentiate from your MBA finance. In general, students who already have an MBA, there is a bit of a higher risk of refusal because you already have a higher education. Okay. However, we have many students approved. In fact, we have MBA finance students who have been approved for the fintech. But again, what is important from the perspective of the, from the visa approval perspective, it is important that you choose a program where it is in line with what you're doing, your current job and future career prospects. And if you're choosing investing your time and money to study, it should be a new program, which is not a repetition of what you have done previously. Okay. Got my point?
Okay,
yeah. So
sir,
not really a good option. Yes. Yeah, please go ahead.
Sorry, sir. Actually, I have an OCAS access. So I've just applied only to financial planning. How about global business management or something into management field? Since now that I have experience, so can I apply for some managerial role or something?
See, global business management, these are generic roles. These are generic programs. Your, MBA covers many of the management courses. Remember that, okay? So make sure that whatever your program, research the program, the curriculum, compare it to what you have previously studied, and make sure that it is not a repetition of what you previously studied. MBA, global business management is okay, but again, invest. Your strength is your finance. When you come to Canada, based on your work experience, you would probably end up also working in financial wealth management companies. Okay. So I would advise you to invest your time. If there is a possibility, invest your time and effort in, okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So make sure that you look into, a program which makes sense from future job prospects.
Okay. So global business management would be a good option for my profile, no?
So what is global business management? Global business management, if you look at the program curriculum, it is about everything and nothing. Okay, let's pull up the program, for example, Conestoga Global Business Management. It gives an introduction into the different, you get bits and pieces of different, it's not a job oriented, I wouldn't say, program. So let's look at the curriculum here, for example, right? For you to understand what you are planning to study. Right? So it's basically organizational behavior, business research, data analysis, Conestoga Communication School. You'll learn a bit of human resources, computer skills for business. You'll learn basic accounting and financial management, global markets and strategies. You'll learn a bit about supply chain management. You'll learn about global trade, global business management. It's a capstone project. career management, innovation and entrepreneurship, global business perspective, introduction to project management, sustainable business project management. So I would keep it as a second option. I would probably invest my time and money in a program which is related to finance. Unless if you're not interested in finance, then you can definitely go for it, but it is a generic program. And second, you already have an MBA program, MBA in finance, right? So compare the course curriculum and make sure that it is not a repetition of what you have studied. Okay. Second, what you can also do is, it's your choice. But again, if you want to apply through us, there is still an option for you. You can email Conestoga College and request them. I had applied through an agency. I'm not satisfied with the services. I would like to change my agency to CIP Gautam Kolluri, and they might approve it. Okay, so you can explain the reason why it is, and we can support you further with throughout the process. So general rule is, any agency any student who applies through an agency, we are paid by the college for our services, not the students. So that is the reason our services are free. For example, York University or Conestoga or Centennial College, when we recruit and support the students, the college pays us the service fees. Okay. So think about it, Deepa, but again, be careful with the choice of programs. Okay. Are you in touch with anybody from CIPT?
Yes. I forgot his name. Arun. Yeah.
You're in touch with Arun. Arun studied in Canada a few years ago, and unfortunately, due to family issues, he had to return back home. Yeah. So choice of program is the most important criteria from the visa perspective and also from your future career prospects. So be careful and research your best on that. Okay.
Okay, so I have another query. Just that now I see that the 1-year courses are like allows you to work for a year. So I would want to work for
This
at
is a
least
wrong
2 years.
perception. So this is a wrong perception, Betty Deepa. So generally, in Canada, so most of the programs in the colleges are 1 year, and it is your decision. It is not the IRCC or the government giving you the work permit. Okay. It is your choice when to apply for your post-study work permit. Right. So if you want to get a 3-year work permit, you study 2 years. So it can be a combination of 2 1-year programs, 1+1. For example, you study first year, you study global business management. Second, you want to study financial planning or fintech or project management. So if you study 2 1 academic year programs, you will be eligible for up to 3 years of postgraduate work permit. Okay, so getting an extension, all this is a pretty much easy process for all our students. We will take care of it for that. Okay, all the students who are applying through our partners where we are paid for our services, we will take care of all the process.
Okay, sir. So how about okay, I'll go ahead with this. And now that I've applied only to financial planning, can I open a new account for
you cannot
fintech?
Yeah, so what you have to do is first get an approval. If you want to apply through us, you'll have to email. Second, you can email Conestoga College and request them to add your fintech program as a first choice or second choice. Okay. So you can clearly, why did you apply with financial planning if you're not interested, Deepa?
No, so with my courses, they said that this would be a better option for me. And back then, I think it was like 2 months back, I didn't know much details about it. And now I started talking to people, and I checked Quoras and everything. I found out that there were other options as well. And now I feel
these are not really good sources, Quora and all that, Betty. Very important. In Canada, we are not like US. US has more than 600 public and private universities. In Canada, we hardly have about 50 universities and 50 colleges offering postgrad programs. So you can sit down one day, go to Wikipedia, list of colleges, and look for postgraduate programs. Pretty much easy. In 2 days, you'll be a better expert than many of the counselors sitting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Sure, Deepa. Think about it, Betty, and we'll be happy to help you if you decide to go with us.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. I really want to get in touch with you guys because I heard really good feedback from you. And now that I got a better view from yourself, I feel that I'll apply from the
Yeah.
CIP itself.
And then one more thing, I live in Waterloo, where Conestoga is, and I previously worked in Conestoga College. I was the International Students Recruitment Officer for Eastern Europe in Conestoga College, and I started my career with Conestoga College when I moved here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I live like about 10 minutes from Conestoga, and we are one of the top recruiters for Conestoga College. We have about 150 students through CIP every year in Conestoga. Okay, so are you in a Facebook group, Betty? We have a very large Facebook group. I can show you. It's almost about 50,000. So we have many students who are also in the same path joining. Facebook, I know a lot of people say, oh, I'm not in Facebook, but use Facebook as a research tool. Many groups, many helpful groups, you'll connect with other students who are going through this journey. If you're not in the group, please join. It will really be helpful. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So kindly request all. Nice talking to you, Deepa. I'll switch to the next applicant. And
thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome, Betty. Be in touch with Arun, and I'm here every day. So for all the students who are planning to apply through CIP, we have 3 levels of support. Okay. One is a personal manager who is available. Personal managers are basically doing the basic job, back-end job, which is submitting application and helping you with the applications. Okay. Second, we have Suchi and Anilji, who are in the Zoom. This is a permanent Zoom link, and this is active from 10:30 a.m. So in the morning, Suchi ji, who is the manager of our North India team, she is here for a couple of hours from 12 o'clock. Anil ji, who is the director of our CIP team, he's there from 12 o'clock. So any questions, if you are unable to get a satisfying answer from your personal manager, you can always reach out to the senior team. If they are unable to answer, 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, I'm here every day as well, Monday to Friday. Okay. So guys, if kindly request all of you to post a short message in the Zoom chat. And if you are not in a Facebook group, request you to join. You'll find it very helpful. Okay, so next I have Mushir was here. Yes, Mushir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mushir. Yeah. So you apply. So who was your consultant, Mushir?
So I applied to FutureLink.
Okay. And your visa was refused, unfortunately.
Yes, sir. This is so basically my profile was like I've completed Bachelor's of IT in 2017. After that.
So yeah, Mushir, very important for you and all the students. Remember, your program of study should be relevant, and second, academics are most important. If you have more than 60%, you have a higher chances of getting a visa. So the higher, the better. Okay. Second, it's also important to backlogs. If you have more backlogs, then a higher risk of visa refusal. So what is your age, Mushir?
26.
You're 26.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your bachelor's stream and percentage?
Information Technology IT in 2017.
2017. And percentage aapka?
59.
59. See, anything around 60%, unfortunately, there is a bit risk, but there are thousands of students who get approval with 59. So backlogs aapke?
2.
Not a bad profile. And work experience?
So immediately after completing it in 2017, I worked for an MNC called Symphony 3 for 3.5 years as a Drupal developer.
As a Drupal developer?
Yeah.
I haven't heard Drupal for a long time. Are this, is it still active? Is it a,
Yeah, it's still active for government domain. Like they prefer more of security. Like that's why.
okay, because when Drupal started, like about 7 years ago, I think there's a lot of hype
Yeah.
about Drupal. I don't really hear it
Actually,
anywhere.
they are no
Okay.
Indian projects. They are all multinational, like Australian projects. Like they follow too much of this Drupal thing.
Interesting. Okay. Acha. So, you know, why didn't you go for software development?
Well,
Was you,
actually, I thought I had a technical background, so I wanted to make a mixture of technical and management. So, business analyst in IT is also considered as a technical post only if you want to further our career.
okay. Okay, no issues.
Like I was still
See,
confused. Like I
what
didn't have any
I
gap also. That's why.
yeah, see, personally, again, remember, you know, let's think logically, right? From the study visa perspective, it makes sense. Okay. But uh, let's think about your future, right? Future, where do you have good career prospects?
Yeah, like the technology will be booming. Yeah.
Okay, so where do you see, given that you come from a software development, the highest salaries are in software development,
Mm.
right? So it makes sense for you to look into front end, back end, full stack development, cloud, those makes more sense. I would probably say, right? It's actually a blessing that your visa was refused, unfortunately. Let's look at it in a positive way. I would probably have considered, unless you have friends and you want to be in Hamilton,
Yeah.
I think you know who I am, right?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
You are in the admission stream of Mohawk College, like right?
I was the head of South Asia in Mohawk
Yeah.
College. So it's a good institution.
Yeah.
But what I suggest you is two options better. Okay. You can apply for the same program with a strong justification letter, given that your education is IT, your academics are not bad. You can definitely do that. Yeah.
Yes, actually, sir, I've applied for CAPES. I'm just waiting. Like, if I could know the exact reason, then maybe I could rectify that and apply it properly.
For which intake?
Like I got a refusal for Jan intake. Now I'm planning for September, coming September.
Okay. See, think again, right? Uh, I would, you already have a refusal. If you are okay into technical side, I
Mhm.
would probably advise you one of the best institutions in offering PG programs. Have you heard of York University?
Sir, my next point actually was going to be that only that I had looked some of the programs of York University and I really like their backend development program,
Yes.
backend and blockchain.
Yeah. So so York University has two programs in IT. We actually have a meeting on the 17th. We work very closely with York University, one of the top institutions, and I think if you're following me, we actually gave $100,000 donation to York University to
Yeah,
create a scholarship.
yeah, I read about
Was,
that. Yeah.
yeah, very good university quality, and they're also it's more of professional studies. They don't really dump students with assignments, and like you don't really have any life. But again, they are more practical. They are very, it's more into the professional studies. So there is a very good program. Let me just share you a screen, if you don't mind. Let me share you a video of York University,
Sure,
and
sir.
for the other people also who can understand, and then we can take it forward. So this is York University, which is located in Toronto. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the virtual tour of York University. York University is Canada's third largest university with over 50,000 students from over 178 countries, spread out over 2 Toronto campuses and soon to be a third in Markham in 2021. We are connected and making an impact across the globe with over 300,000 accomplished alumni, 280 international partnerships, and the only Canadian university with an eco campus in Costa Rica and MBA campus in Hyderabad, India. Founded in 1959, York is proud to be a progressive university that inspires new ways of thinking through excellence in teaching and research. We prepare our graduates for meaningful careers through top-ranked programs and diverse experiential education opportunities. Our community of diverse perspectives and backgrounds share the common goal of making the world a better place. Our motto? Tentata via. The way must be tried. Throughout this tour, you will get to see our Kiel campus and what our students experience here every day, including some of our many academic buildings and innovative learning spaces. You will see student spaces like where you can go to get food on campus, where you can study, where you can work out, the new York University subway station, and everything York has to offer. Enjoy the tour.
Here we are in York Lanes, our very own mall on campus. Located in the heart of campus, students can find restaurants, a pharmacy, banks, a dental clinic, a doctor's office, a hair salon, coffee, and more. It's also home to the York University bookstore, where students can purchase all their class materials and York gear. At York Lanes, students can use their student card, called their YU card, to purchase anything they need. York Lanes is the place on campus to find all the amenities students are looking for.
Welcome to Tate McKenzie, the hub of York athletics and recreation. My name's Micah. Let me show you around. Whether you're interested in joining one of our varsity teams, intramural leagues, or just getting a good workout, there's something for everyone here. And our helpful client services team will get you started. Tate McKenzie Gym focuses on our world-class personal trainers and fitness instructors, with one of the largest student-based staff in North America. We offer daily programming to meet the fitness, social, and wellness needs of our student body, which includes drop-in classes, yoga, Zumba, and martial arts that are inclusive and accessible, such as women's.
So that was York University, and they have a very good program, which is back in. Kindly request whoever has joined to mute the Zoom if you don't mind. Yeah, I'll just mute you, Satyanarayana. Kindly request all of you to mute. You're not talking, so there's no background noise. Okay, so this program is what I would probably advise you. If you go to the York University School of Continuing Studies, here we have blockchain development. Okay, so for international students, it's a bit expensive, but again, it's a good program. From the visa perspective, I think, you probably would have a better chance looking into software development. Second, this is a university. Yeah. Okay, it might be $3,000 expensive. What was the tuition fees in Mohawk? About 17, right?
Yeah, 17.
17 or 18,000. So yeah, it's just about $2,500 expensive. But again, it's a top university. And I would definitely advise you to think about it and let me know. So 2 options beta aapke liye, right? I'll share you this program link, but 2 options. One, Yashwant, can you share this program link and have Naresh also join, please? Okay, so think about it. Connect with Gokul from my Mumbai team and we'll take it forward.
Yeah, and the one which we were suggesting, other one.
The other option is reapplying basically. Guys, I request you to mute your microphones if you're not speaking, okay?
So my other doubt was, sir, see, basically you are advising me to apply again, right? I will apply, sir, but I have
So
also
two
seen
options,
cases.
आपके लिए, as we discussed, Mushir. One is reapplying with a justification letter. Okay, that is one option. But again, to be honest, we have many students who did BA. Given your software work experience, I would probably advise you to look into a program which is software. Better job prospects when you look into the software development. Okay. But again, you can apply with a justification letter and hope for the best.
No, sir. Actually, sir, I am not considering the first option of reapplying with the same course. I actually want to change the course.
I would love to support you. 59%, 3 backlogs is not bad. And if you, and then we can definitely look into York University as a first option.
So, but the only doubt I had was, but I have also seen many profiles like after changing courses, they get refusal, and the reason they say are your
really.
studies are not consistent. Like in the first SOP, you were telling you like that.
That's fine. Not really. See, remember, as long as you are able to as long as you're able to correlate your program with your main core education and work experience, it should be fine. We have hundreds of people who have received, yes, it is a risk, but again, we have hundreds of people who have received their visas after refusals. Okay, give it a try. See, unfortunately, I'm not the visa officer. I cannot guarantee you, or I cannot assure you that the visa will be approved.
Yeah,
sure. But we will always do our best, because we don't charge any money, and we put in so much of effort, me and my team. Every student, probably for the journey from the starting till the end, will probably talk to us at least 100 hours.
Yeah.
Right. And we are only paid by our partner institutions if your visa is approved. Okay. So
I can apply through CIP only then. I would talk to Gokul, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead with Gokul. And again, as I said, we have 3 levels of support. One is your personal manager, Gokul. Second, we have Suchiji, Anilji, and Nihilji, who are senior managers who are in the Zoom from 10:30 morning. And I am here from 9 a.m. Monday to Friday as well.
Yeah, okay. But sir, only one last question, sir. So do you really think like business analysis was not related to IT? Because many people go
on. It is related. It is definitely related. No question about that. I'm talking more from the perspective of your future career prospects. As a software developer, you can get up to $150,000 salary. But as a BA, you'll be lucky to make $80,000 to $100,000.
Got it. Okay, cool. Thank you for
second job opportunities. You have much wider and huge number of opportunities than restricting yourself to BA.
Yeah. Just so I'm thinking of leaving that first option. I will reapply with the York program.
I would definitely advise you that.
Thank you for help so much.
You're welcome. Yeah. Tarun, can you call Yashwant? Tarun trying to pay tuition fees for Niagara. Tarun, what is your problem?
Sir, I'm trying to pay my fees for, through Niagara portal, but in my portal there is no option to pay the fees.
Can you open your acceptance letter and share here, please?
Acceptance letter, just a moment.
Meanwhile, just a short update. We have international campuses here. So just received an email from Canadore College, and this is the email, but I just have a screenshot here. So it's a small campus. They have 3 campuses, and they opened last week. And just give me a second. So they opened last week, and if you look in, All the programs are closed. Graduate programs, healthcare administration is closed. Human resources is open in Brampton, and supply chain is open in Mississauga. They closed in just 2 working days. So guys, September intake is really, because of the COVID and delay with the May intake, many students are considering September intake. So if you're looking into September intake, please reach out. There are still limited options still available. Okay. Amina Betty, we have to wait. Today is Monday. York University just opened, and I will connect after lunch. Usually it takes about 4 to 5 working days from the day you transfer the tuition fees for the money to reach out. Amina?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Tarun, please share your screen.
Sir.
Yeah. So look at the payment options. Okay. Can you click and pay your fees?
This one, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Payments. Make your payment online here, or
okay,
like
go down. What other options are there? So paying by Canadian bank account. Okay. So alternate option. What you can do is, if you have if you have credit card, what you do, you put your credit card name. For example, if it is Scotiabank, you add Scotiabank as a payee, and then you indicate the credit card number in your account, right? The same here as well. But do you have CIBC or do you have Scotiabank?
RBC.
RBC.
Yes.
Do you have money in your account?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so go to RBC, search, add. There is an option, add a payee. Okay.
Yeah, add a payee.
If you don't know that, you can connect with me or with me in the afternoon. I'll show you and Yeshwan. So add a payee, add Niagara College as a payee, and instead of the account number, use your 7-digit Niagara College student ID and make the payment. It is as simple, and it just takes 30 seconds.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. And one more thing, sir. In my offer letter, the due date is on January 18th. If I pay now, means is it any problem, or?
When did you receive your acceptance letter?
Sandeep sent me on January 31st.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine, sir.
Go ahead. That's fine. Go ahead.
But in the offer letter, it is showing a January 18th. That's why I'm just to make sure with you.
That's fine.
Okay.
We work very closely with Niagara College. One of our former team who used to work, he is a senior manager in Niagara College. And Niagara College, Toronto campus, is operated by Global University Systems, which is the same company which has University of Canada West, which also manages Trebas Institute in Montreal. They have many universities across the world. University of Chicago in the US, in UK they have universities, in Singapore they have, in Germany they have, in Ireland they have. This is a huge global company.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so go ahead and do it. Should be fine.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. After doing a payment, I will follow up with the H1s.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Take care. Stop your screen. Okay. Sorry, that was a CIP student. I just had to talk to him. So after Mushir, I think we have Rushabh here. Rushabh was there, right? Rushabh, are you here? Rushabh Shah. Okay, Rushabh Shah might not be here. Next. Thank you. Rushabh is saying CIP is the best ethical consultancy. I appreciate that, Rushabh. Thank you. And Shrushti Modi from Mumbai. Shrushti?
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Good evening, Betty. How are you?
Good evening, sir. Sir, I had talked to you before also. I'm from Mumbai and I've completed my master's and I got rejection once in October.
Okay.
So I have applied for another course and in another college as well.
Okay, which So what was your bachelor's stream and percentage, Betty?
Bachelor's is chemistry and it's 8.3 CGPA.
Chemistry 8.3 CGPA. And what was your
Yes,
master's?
chemistry, yeah. And MSc chemistry is 9.8.
Very good. And what was the previous program you applied?
Project management, environmental, Seneca.
And who was your consultant, Brittany?
Advice.
Did you apply for your GCMS notes?
Yeah, in that they have given that only that program is not relevant to like your studies.
What other programs have you researched and what have you applied?
I had a thought of Lambton also, chemical laboratory analysis.
Okay. So when did you graduate your master's, Brittany?
2021, June 2021.
And okay. And do you have any work experience?
No, sir. Like, because I'm finding a job, but my father got a heart attack in between, so
That's so sad.
couldn't do a job. And now also because of COVID, it's difficult to find a job because I'm a fresher and I've done my master's from home, so they are not taking students.
That's a daddy. Abhi papa kaise hai abhi aapke?
Yeah, he's fine now. Recovery mode is on.
That is good. That's nice. Okay, good to hear. So, and which program are you applying now, Srishti?
I have applied for Conestoga, Food Safety and Quality Assurance, and I have received the offer letter as well.
That's very good. Yeah, it is a relevant program. What I suggest you is, if there is an opportunity, Betty, try to network, and even if there is an opportunity to, job or an internship in any food processing, right, industry, that would really be helpful for you. Try to contact on LinkedIn.
I wanted to ask, actually, I have my contact, like I have my close relative who have their own company. So they are like, if they provide me with the experience letter, is it okay?
Don't do that, Betty. Experience letter, these things, when you're starting a new life, start ethically. You are a top brilliant student.
I actually don't prefer, but I thought that they'll ask that why is there gap in between, that's why.
Okay, it's not, gap is not really big. You're only at 21. What I suggest you is do an internship with them. Okay, any work experience. I know it's not a good situation in Mumbai and in India and middle class, hamare ghar pe, women don't really, parents feel a bit worried about them going out and working in a new environment, right? But again, if there is an opportunity, try to get an internship. Okay,
I'm actually trying it, sir, but they are not like, it's really getting difficult.
Are you applying again through Advice, Betty?
No, I'm doing it through CIP only, Gokul sir.
You applied through us. Okay, you applied through us. Okay, so can you give me a missed call or and we'll talk to you offline?
Yeah, sir, it's okay, fine. Shall I call you on WhatsApp?
Yeah, just give me a missed call on WhatsApp and send a short message. This is Srishti Modi from Mumbai, and we'll take it forward. Okay.
Okay, when shall I call you, sir?
I will probably finish about 1 o'clock, Betty. It's probably 2.5 hours from now.
Okay. Okay, fine. That's not an issue.
Okay, or when you wake up in the morning.
No. I'll call you if I'll be free. I'll definitely call you.
Sure, Betty. Okay. Yeah. If not, wake up in the when you wake up in the morning, give me a call. But again, not too late, right? It's the time difference. I'm usually working. I start from 8 a.m. and I usually go to bed around 12:30. So if you can make it, that's fine. Today after 1 o'clock. If not, then give me a call when you wake up. Okay.
Okay, sir. No, not a problem. I'll call it.
Okay, Betty. Take care.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah. Amreen Motion. Amreen.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello, Amreen.
Yes, hope you are fine, sir.
मैं ठीक हूँ बेटी, आप कैसे हो?
I am also fine, sir. Sir, yes. I had contacted earlier Suchi madam, And I am in contact with Adiba madam also, and she suggested me to talk with you before proceeding for spouse open work permit, sir, for my husband. So
you sound very much like Adiba as well.
yeah, yeah. So
आप कहाँ से हो बेटी अमरीन?
मैं गुजरात भरूच से हूँ. It's
भरूच
near
से आप?
Baroda, sir.
I know मैं गुजरात बहुत घुमा हूँ, and we have 2 offices in Gujarat, Ahmedabad में और सूरत में. I previously, when I worked as the international recruitment officer for South Asia in Mohawk College, I used to travel to India 3 times a year from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, every day one city. So it was 6-week trip from Delhi to शुरू होता था, उसके बाद वो नीचे तमिलनाडु, चेन्नई और त्रिवेंद्रम तक जाते थे हम लोग.
Okay, that's wonderful, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so Betty, tell me, how long have you been married, Amreen?
So it's 9 years, sir. It's 9
9
years.
years. What is your age, Betty?
I am 32 years old, sir.
That is 32. And so who is the primary applicant?
Actually, I had applied for a study permit, and before 10 to 15 days, I had contacted Suchi madam because I had still not got my study permit and the date of deferring was approaching. So I had a concern that if I defer to fall intake, I had applied in Northeastern University for Masters in Regulatory Affairs, as I have done Bachelor in Pharmacy. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Northeastern, it is the
sir.
only university which offers masters, and I've been trying a lot. We have an agreement with them, but they only limited us to people who are in Canada. For Indian students, they do not pay us. But we still work and support good students like you. We don't get paid by Northeastern University. So what happened with Northeastern, Betty? They're a bit, it's a huge university, Northeastern University, the main campus, which is based in Boston. It is the number of, I was talking to one of my colleagues there, and he mentioned that Northeastern University has more students than Sunny State University of New York. So it's a bit of a slow process out there. So did you receive your acceptance for September intake, Betty?
No, I had applied earlier for winter intake only, and I had also got acceptance. And even after that, I applied for visa on 26th of October. But the deadline to defer was 24th of January, and still I had not got my study permit. So I had contacted Suchi madam regarding that if I defer to fall intake, because there was no May intake. So my concern was ki if I defer to fall intake and in February or something I get my PPR. So should I apply for a spouse open work permit if I got? And on this 1st Feb only, sir, with the God grace, I got my PPR, sir. For
that's very good.
My study.
Did you post the timelines, Betty, in our Facebook group?
No, sir. I have not posted.
Come on, please
I'll post it, sir. I will post it.
Sure. See, that really helps other students who are waiting, and also for us. It's so happy to see somebody's approval, and we don't advertise in India. The only way we are successful is because of the social media and also students referring. So please do post. That would really helpful. Your timelines, that would be very helpful, because there are many students anxiously waiting. Okay. So two options, Betty. So in theory, you can apply. Okay. So what we usually advise is, one, we advise students to apply once they start their studies. Okay. Because what is the requirement of the spouse open work permit program? The requirement is that the primary applicant should be a student, international student, pursuing studies. Okay. So there are many applicants who applied after their visa was approved, and also the spouses were approved as well previously. We had one instance where we had one student who was in University of Concordia. He got his visa approval, and he applied for his wife, and the visa officer refused, saying that though your visa is approved, you have not yet started your studies and you're not a full-time student in Canada.
Yes, sir.
Right? So essay, we had one situation, but again, the lady, was able to get a visa later on.
Okay.
But again,
But
these things.
yes, sir. But due to current scenario, since it is taking quite a long time, that was my concern. Said so that if we apply early, then it would be good, sir.
Yes, we
Yes.
could go ahead.
Yeah, Suchi ma'am, I had also a word with Suchi ma'am, and she also suggested that yes, we can go ahead after you get your study permit and a new POA for fall intake. So we can go ahead because my concern was current scenario only, because it's taking quite long, and if I apply in now September,
So
then it should be.
Amreen, I
Yes,
know,
sir.
Betty. So what is required is September have you received from Northeastern, because Northeastern does not
Yes.
communicate after we submit. They
Yes.
only directly communicate with the students. We don't really have any update unless we ask. So the normal process, like general updates, acceptance, or everything, Northeastern only communicates with you, and they don't CC us in that emails.
Yes, yes. So I have already deferred, sir, and new POA they will issue me after 15th of Feb.
Okay, so what we can do, Betty, is 15th of Feb ke baad, update. We can submit your spouse open work permit if there is no option. Ideally, I would want, but again, ideally, I would advise to start the studies and submit. But in your situation and in the current situation, there's a lot of delay with the spouse open work permit.
And my
however,
concern, sir, sorry to interrupt, but my concern is I also have 2 kids. That's why I wanted to start it early. So jitna jaldi ho jaye utna acha hai वैसे.
Yeah. Okay, so you can take it, beta. That's fine. That's my daughter coming in. Yeah. So we could definitely go ahead. But again, as I said, I gave you an example of what happened, right? And second, all the applicants also, I really want you to understand as well, guys, what is happening now in the world. We have COVID, the global pandemic. Before the pandemic, we've helped hundreds and hundreds of CIP students with spouse visas, and we only had 2 refusals. One was a person who had a New Zealand refusal. He did not inform us, and IRCC check found it, and he was misrepresentation. He was banned for misrepresentation. Visa was refused with misrepresentation. That was the first issue. And the second was one applicant. Unfortunately, she did not have strong finances. I think, they only had a fixed deposit, a recent fixed deposit. That was a second applicant. Other than that, we had hundreds and approvals throughout my 10 years career here in Canada. So what is happening now with the COVID, it is not in the best interest of the public health here in Canada from health perspective. Second, it is also not, see, with the current economy, right, there are IT job opportunities are very good, but other industries, there are job opportunities, but still it is struggling. So does it make sense for the government of Canada to bring in, say, 50,000 spouse open work permit holders on open work permit in this situation? Right? It doesn't make any sense. So from this perspective, the government also has given a visitor visa option as well. Yes. Okay. So let's think about it. And once you get your offer letter, get back to me and we will decide how to proceed and what.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Betty, and congratulations on your visa. Please post it in our Facebook group.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we really kind of, we try our best to help students, and we've helped thousands of students. Yes. And literally, if you look at our Facebook page, I ask many students, please post a review on our, we have a Facebook page, right? We help thousands, and initially hundreds and hundreds of times they call us, but look at the reviews here, only 36 reviews of thousands of people what we have helped, right? For us, it is very important to have a review, because that's how other people would also look and come to us. But again, it's so difficult. Once people get the visa, unless they read anything, they will not get back to us.
Yeah.
Okay, so please go ahead and appreciate if you can share your field timelines in the FB group and review out this.
Yeah, sure.
We are not getting a single rupee from Northeastern University, and we are still supporting you, right? Okay, and
Yes,
also
sir.
for the spouse work permit, obviously, since we are not paid, we will. There will be a
No,
legal processing
sir.
fee.
Actually, for study permit, I had not gone with the CIP, sir. Sorry to.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought,
and for
so for Northeastern,
spouse
we
work,
have many students. For
yeah, for
Northeastern,
spouse.
we have many students who
Yes.
we help as well. Okay, that's good. Understand.
But for spouse work permit, I want to go with CIP and join CIP family. I'm eager to join. So I wanted to inquire about it, sir.
Sure, Betty, I understood. I thought you applied through us because you were in touch with Adiba.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good. Sure, Betty. Okay, then take care.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Sorry for the confusion. Yes. Vineha from Chennai. Vineha, are you here? Vineha from Chennai.
Yeah, this is Vineha.
Yes, Vineha. How can I help you?
Yeah, so I have applied for a visa and for Jan intake, and I got a refusal actually recently. So yeah, that's fine. The thing is, I did bachelor's in engineering, BE, computer science, and I applied for Jan intake project management, and I have a work experience for 1 year in as a HR coordinator as well as a tech support agent. And my course was project management in Humber College.
Can I make some notes, Betty?
Yeah.
So Vineha, what is your age?
My age is 22.
You're 22. And what is your bachelor stream and percentage?
About 75.
And what is your bachelor stream?
Bachelor's in engineering, BE, computer science and engineering.
Bachelor's in computer science and engineering. Okay. Computer science, very interesting. 75%, very good profile. And when did you graduate?
Recently, like a year ago, 2020, November 2020.
November. Yeah. And do you have any work experience?
Yes, for 10 months. 4 months in one company and 6 months in another company.
So Vineha, remember, sometimes it works out, but project management usually is a good option for students who have extensive work experience. Okay. It's not really a good choice for recent graduates. You hardly have a year of experience. Who advised you this program? Was it your choice?
No, I did consult through advice from Chennai, and they were like, it's fine if you go with project management because since you're, the course you took is engineering. So if you go for project management, the visa chances will be much more and there won't be any refusal. So I was like, okay, fine. Since it's related to engineering, I thought I'll take project management because that was my only choice. The other choice was business analytics, I guess. But I didn't want to take business analytics.
Vineha, you should have taken programs, technical programs, right? What is your work experience, Vineha?
Okay, so my first role was as a tech support agent, where you give solutions to clients, right, about systems and everything. The second one was HR coordinator.
So you moved away from technical.
Yes, as a HR
Are you still working as a HR? Still working?
I was working, but then when I was waiting for visa, I just kind of resigned the job. So I kind of regret that right now. So I really wanted to go into a management line, and the consultant was like, you can talk about your work experience and relate that to the course that you're going to take in Humber.
A recent graduate, you have very limited work experience. This is very important. There are so many agencies in India and counselors who don't really understand you are a brilliant student with 75%, and how could you even get a refusal?
Even I have the same question.
Right. It has to be a wrong advice going, if you were working as a HR coordinator, you could have at least applied for HR program. Again, it's a risk because you do not have substantial work experience, but still project management and HR coordinator, no work experience is not really relevant.
Okay, because the consultant was like project management is just a general course that anyone can do.
It's a generic course. See, remember, unfortunately, it is who are you for a counselor? If it works out, happy, good. If not, they get their if it works out, they get their incentive, their salary. If not, that's it. Project management is a lottery. Always go for for all the students, please, if you have extensive work experience, then look into project management. Keep it as a last option only if there is nothing else available to you to apply. As a priority, look into job-oriented programs. Without work experience in India or Canadian work experience, right, it is very unlikely to get a job as a project coordinator here. Okay.
Okay. So what would you suggest, sir? Like, what courses would you suggest to take?
First, get back to your job. Right.
Okay.
So either in IT or non-IT, see, you have tech support. I understand IT, you might not really be interested, and you might be, but again, end of the day, it is not just about what we like, but we are from middle-class families, and we always have to look into your finances as well. What is your job? What is your salary? How much can you make? Especially when you're coming here, the biggest achievement of investment and achievement for all of us immigrants is buying a house.
Right? I agree.
So you invest a lot of money. So when you go into jobs like HR and those jobs, salaries are limited, 60, 70, 80, and you'll be lucky to go into 100. But in IT, the salaries are much higher. Okay. So Vinay, I would definitely advise you. Are you in touch with Arun from my Chennai team?
Yeah. So Arun, he was one I consulted, and he said that either to take international business management or project management for September intake.
I wouldn't. Okay. So always talk to our senior managers. Arun is good. He studied here in Canada, but due to family issues, he's back. I would probably advise you first, being unemployed is not good. Okay. Second, if there is a possibility, I would advise you to look into, technical IT programs as an option.
I get you, sir. Like, I totally get you, but I am not even like 100% interested in taking technical. That's why I took a job which is related to management, kind of.
Okay. So can you get a job in HR?
As starting as a HR coordinator, I think I can raise my
where do you live in Chennai?
Yeah.
Where do you live? Where?
In Ashok Nagar.
How far is Old Mahabalipuram Road from you?
Kind of 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Yeah, we are planning an office in Chennai, and I'm thinking about a location out there. Okay. So if you don't find a job, let me connect. Patrick?
Yep, that's me. Omar is a good location.
You are here, Patrick. Hi. I didn't hear. So Vinay, this is Patrick. Patrick is very knowledgeable, and he is my friend's cousin many years ago, and he studied in the US. He studied project management in Hult University in the US, and he is here. He moved on to Canada as an immigration, and he's a project manager, right? What would you advise, Patrick, in this situation?
Project management is definitely not a course wherein you take once you have like 6 months or a year of work experience, unless and until you have like at least 2-3 start off with something which is probably connected to your field, and then maybe move into project management. Because I had like 3 years of work experience before I jumped into the course of project management. That's my sound advice. And like whatever, like I have the same exact viewpoint as you, sir.
And Patrick is from Chennai.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, Patrick, how come you're
my
here,
only-
Patrick? Anything? Vinay, just a second. Patrick, we can connect after lunch or in the evening.
Okay, sounds good. No, I just wanted to just. Okay, sounds good. Then I will take.
Go ahead. If it is a short question, please go ahead.
No, just wanted to reach out on the a classmate. He wanted like a quick thing on spousal sponsorship. So which email should I get him connected to? Is it like the CIP or is it the
I'll type it here. It is info@.
applypr.ca?
Yeah, info@cipimmigration.com.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
So what we are doing, Patrick, we have Alex from my team, who is also RCIC because of the workload I have. So he's taking care of all the immigration and all the spousal sponsorship. So he's in our team. Okay. And Alex will reach out if your friend is interested. Okay.
Actually, yes, that's why they tried to reach out. I don't know which pathways they tried. So that's why I just wanted to reach out and see if at all. Like, I mean,
sure, please. Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
I was sick for a few weeks, Patrick. I wanted to get back to you yesterday as well. But
no worries. Completely understood. No worries.
Okay, then, Patrick. Thanks. Give my regards to your Chetan.
Definitely. Take care. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Yeah, Vineha, yes, please. So Vineha, okay, if you are 100% sure that you're not interested, can you get back to HR?
Yes, I can. I am interested in going back to HR.
Okay.
But I think I need to go down. Yeah.
York University, one of the top universities. If you can, see the screen, right? So they have a 1-year PG program in human resource management.
Okay.
It is one of the top universities, third largest university in Canada.
Yeah, I've heard of York University.
Yeah.
And so I just need your help in this, like, to be honest. I have paid the fees of 17,000 something to Humber, and I got my visa refusal. What should I do next? I need to apply for another course in September. Will I get in human resources management? Or will the visa officer be like, is this kind of related to since she's worked? I'm sorry. Since she's worked as a HR coordinator, maybe they will relate to that, or what aspects do they look on to?
Work experience, Betty. Vineha, the stronger, if you have an extensive work experience, okay, yeah, if you have extensive work experience, then that will support the choice of program. Without extensive work experience, it is not good. You have only 6 or 4 months of work experience as
6 months as a HR coordinator.
Very limited.
Yeah, very limited.
Very limited. So get back to a job. I'm sure we will get your visa sooner or later, but it is important to have a strong work experience to justify the choice of the program. Right.
Okay.
What I would suggest is it is your choice. But again, if I was in your place, this is a very important decision, not something to rush.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would probably get more work experience, be it September, be it January, be it next May. I would get more work experience.
Okay.
And then apply for visa. Don't rush it. If you rush in, it will be a lottery. You're playing a lottery.
Yeah, sir. If you don't mind, could you, I just need a couple more minutes. So as a girl, I have only 2 years deadline for me. So in 2 years, I just need to finish my course and then apply for a work permit. So I just need a 1-year course to study and then apply for a 1-year work permit. That's my plan. Yeah.
Nobody wants to study. Everybody wants to get a job, PR, and do it. Right? It's a natural process. It is definitely, it is possible. But again, there's a lot of risk. Once you come here, you will understand the consequences of going a 1-year program. But if you find a good employer who you are 100% reliable is going to help you, then we could. Okay. So first get a job. If you're not really interested in HR, I would have given a job in my office, but you have to look into a good HR position.
No, anything that's related to management. So that's what I've been talking about. That is why I wanted to take a course which relates to
choices. We have many choices. What we don't have is your work experience, BT. Okay. Going for a program without having a strong work experience is limited, high risk of visa refusal again. So get back to a job, and then we can choose a program based on your work experience. If it is in HR, that would be very good because you have very good communication skills, you have confidence, you are good in academics, and you will do HR good in HR, right? In worst case, if you don't get a job, you can go for a second course, keep your options open. But again, you already have 4 months as a HR coordinator, 6 months as a HR coordinator. Try to get a job. Okay.
So just last question. So how many years would they expect for HR resource, human resource management course?
It doesn't, there is no, consistent rule. It takes only one manager who likes your communication skills and gives you an opportunity. From the visa perspective, I would advise at least 1 year of work experience.
1 year
should be advisable.
As a HR coordinator.
Yes. Yesterday, one of my friends, sister's daughter, is also planning for HR. She's working in Accenture and she has 6 months as a HR coordinator. So I told him, let's make sure that she has at least 1 year work experience. She's from pharmacy background, I think, or ECE background. So at least 1 year work experience gives us a strong justification to choose that program. Okay,
sir. Because I thought in the SOP, they'll just look at, whether you're coming back to India or not, only in that point, they are in that perspective. I didn't know they would look into work experience much for the course as well.
The proposed program of study should be relevant to your education or work experience and future career prospects.
Yeah. So for the human resource management, York University, it's just for a year, right?
Yes. One academic year.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Be in touch with Arun, okay?
Sure, thank
you. So can I go ahead?
I'm going through the list of the messages posted in the Zoom. So kindly request all the people who have joined this Zoom meeting to post a short message in the Zoom, okay? If you're a CIP student, please let me know and I will fast track. But again, all kindly request to post a message in the Zoom here. So I just spoke to Vineha, and then I have Kiran here.
Kiran from USA. Hi. Yes. So I'm currently residing in US and I'm on H1B visa. And this is regarding my wife. She's currently on H4 EAD. And for the past 6 months, she's working as a software engineer, like a QA role. So she wanted to do a PG diploma in Canada. Her background is in architecture, bachelor's in architecture from Andhra University.
Okay, so where are you from, Kiran? Which city in India are you from?
We are from Hyderabad.
You're from Hyderabad. Ikkada Hyderabad lo?
Hyderabad lo ECL ID onda meeku. Kushaiguda.
Yeah, I left home. I was born in Hyderabad and I left home in 1993. I mean, I'm 47 now, so a long time. But my parents still live in Hyderabad. Yeah. So, Kiran, you're tired with the US H1B and the green card process, and you want to move to Canada?
Yes. So, I mean, I'm just currently working on H1. My wife wants to do the PG diploma in Canada. So I wanted to check with you, like since her background is architecture, like can she apply for PG diploma courses which are related to IT, like computer science?
There are few programs, but very limited, Kiran, but possible. And what I was telling your, Vineha before you spoke, work experience is important. So how many years of work experience does your wife have in the IT?
Currently, she has total of 6 months.
Only 6 months. See, it's very important to have strong work experience to justify this choice, not to risk. Okay. So have you heard of Waterloo, Kiran?
Waterloo University.
City of Waterloo.
Yes, I heard about it.
Okay, just give me a second. I'll show you a short video about Waterloo. So Waterloo is the home of Google Canada. Waterloo is called the Technology Corridor of Canada, Technology Triangle of Canada. We have OpenText, Shopify. We have more than Toronto and Waterloo. We have more than 5,000 IT companies. And location, it is the Silicon Valley of Canada, Toronto and Waterloo. So just check this small video.
Waterloo is a place for builders, for people who work hard to make something bigger and better than they could achieve alone. From automotive and advanced manufacturing to information and communications technology, we're not just innovating, we're inventing the future. Thousands of startups and multinational brands work shoulder to shoulder, creating what's next, together. Our world-renowned post-secondary schools produce successful founders and dedicated employees, driven forward by cutting-edge research centers, accelerators, the world's largest free incubator, and corporate innovation hubs. The breadth, depth, and quality of these resources form a strong and resilient ecosystem that offers unparalleled support. Wherever you look, you'll see passionate people who take creative risks, try new things, and do more of what they love because of where they live. This is a place where the best and the brightest come to make an impact. In Waterloo, things are changing fast. We're charting new territory, solving complex problems, and growing billion-dollar businesses. We are inventing the future.
So this is Waterloo, and not just because of the IT. The second reason, like Silicon Valley, housing is very expensive in Toronto. For example, I live in a good house, new house, which we bought in 2019. It was built in 2018, and we moved here. And this house costs about $1.5 million. Huge house with a backyard, 4 bedrooms. The same house in Toronto will cost you $3 million.
Oh, wow. That's too much price.
It is very expensive. Like if you convert it, it's the same like in the US, $1 million change. But I wouldn't, for all the new people, it's young people, it is fun to be in Toronto for the first year. But families who already are settled and understand always go away from Toronto. And Waterloo is a good location because it is only 50 minutes from Toronto International Airport.
Okay.
And it is, you can commute 2 or 3 days. Most of the IT work from home anyway these days, right? So you can. So there's a very good program which I would advise you. Unfortunately, it is closed now, but we could do it for January intake because your wife does not have consistent work experience. She has at least tried to get 1 year work experience. So in Conestoga College, this is the only college which has that program, computer application development. Okay, I have a meeting and I'm talking to some of York University to come up with a program, software development or a full stack development for people with education, but IT work experience. But again, it's still in the process. So if you're looking at, computer application, so this program, I'll share you this program link. This program is for students who are from non-IT background, but have some experience in IT, and it will give an official degree and a strong base in software development.
Okay.
So
yeah, Gautam, go ahead.
Yeah, so look at the program. So it's Conestoga Communication System Development, Concept and Analysis, Software Development and Techniques, Web Design and Development, Database, Web Foundations, System Development Project, Mobile Application, Web Technologies, Project Development, and they also have electives In electives, they can use UIX or software quality assurance, which your wife is, and also software application security. Okay. So this program, unfortunately, is now closed for September, but I wouldn't advise you for September. Okay.
Yeah, actually, even we are also planning for January intake itself, because I thought September is like too close, so admissions might be closed.
Second, one more thing which I would advise you, Kiran, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you are in the US, try to apply for a US Canada visitor visa, at least for yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Why? Because once you get your visitor visa, it's not really an issue for you to get a visitor visa. Okay. You're in the US and you have a H-1B, but again, that will be a big advantage. Once you apply for your wife's study visa, you already have a visitor visa. You don't have to worry about coming here as a dependent. We can apply later, or we can apply for a change of status from visitor to work permit. But again, if you have a Canadian visitor visa, it is very unlikely that you will get a refusal.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
That's next plan. So do you have my number? Are you in touch with anybody from our CIP team?
No, actually, I just got your Zoom link from one of the WhatsApp chats. So that's how I was able to join, but I don't have any other details.
Okay, I'll share you. We have one of the largest fair groups, and we have offices in many countries, including Hyderabad. Also, we have an office. But this month we are working virtually. So let me just Bavitra from Sri Lanka, Milan's friend. So please join this Facebook group. Okay.
Okay.
I already.
Yeah, Bavitra, I just wanted to say hello to you. I hope you have the time to wait. I'll try to be fast and get back to you. Did you post a message there, right? I see. Yes. Okay. Bavitra, you are there. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So I have one more question.
So join this Facebook group, and I will also give you my one of my team's number here, 647-217-5257. This is Yashwant, and the other number 647-834-5257, Sandeep. But Sandeep is in India now for his sister's wedding, and Yashwant is answering both these calls, both the numbers. But please do connect in case you need to talk anything. You can connect with him. I will be glad to help you. I will give you my number as well. But usually I have pretty much busy schedule with meetings usually till 6 to 7 p.m. Maybe in between I might have a window I can talk. But replying to WhatsApp messages, Facebook messages, very limited time. I can only do it after 7 p.m. every day. So 647-833-5257. This is my number. Okay. So I am a regulated immigration consultant, and we support our students throughout the process, from the study visa, from the spouse open work permit till immigration. We support our clients, and regulated immigration consultant is to explain, is an immigration kind of an immigration lawyer, but we cannot go to the federal court of review. We can provide all the services. Okay, it's something which is very limited to Canada. So go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, Gautam. So I have one last question. So let's hope like my wife gets a PG diploma course in Conestoga College, and she was able to join.
We'll have office assistants helping with the overall room setup for this luncheon, which Isabel will talk.
Yeah, kindly request all of you to mute your microphone, please. Yes, please go ahead.
So I currently work in Oracle, and Oracle also has office in Toronto as well. So when I spoke to my manager said like if your wife is going to Canada, then we can transfer you to Canada as well. So in that case, if my wife lands in Canada as a student visa, from day one, can I continue working with Oracle?
Yes.
Or?
Yes, you can. So there is an option for international students. Here, you can apply for a dependent work visa, right? So on dependent work visa, you can work the day you land, get your SIN number. It's the social insurance number, like in the US. You can work here, no issues.
Okay, so you guys will be able to help even with that as well, right?
It depends everything, and we don't even charge anything. We are Conestoga College, pays us for our services. Second, I am more a social mentor than a lawyer or immigration consultant. And I am the founder of Canada Telugu Network, which is one of the largest Telugu associations. And I'm the current president of a Canada Telugu Network. And we support our students extensively. We don't really advertise, but we receive more than 1,000 applications every year. Okay, so we'll be happy to help you. But again, I want you to research, understand, take your time. I've shared the Facebook group link. Join the Facebook group link. Be in touch with my team. Be in touch with me. Research and go through the and decide what you want. Okay, this is the only institution in Waterloo. There is a good option. Second, Humber College also has a program, which is a 2-year program, but again, it is very competitive. And you don't really, your wife does not really have very good experience. Second, Conestoga College is one of the few institutions, they don't really look at the age as well. How old is your wife?
She's 25.
25, that's good. Okay, so make sure that she has good work experience, and we can look into, at least if she has at least 1 year work experience, we can justify the program choice. Okay.
Okay, yeah, got it. Thank you so much, Gautam. I'll reach out to you each month later.
Sure. Take your time, join a Facebook group, and we'll be happy. We have 99.9% visa approval from the US. We have hundreds of students from the US who have applied here to Canada for study visa. And we have only one person who was on a dependent visa who applied for digital marketing. He was the only one who received a refusal. Other than that, we have a 99.9% visa approval rate from the US. And very important, for you to understand that this is a great opportunity. In the US, a lot of Telugu people, especially from South India, right? And I mean, many students from India, they don't really understand how difficult is it once you land here in the US, right? Your H-1B extensions, your green card, you never know when you will have to go back. You cannot sit and plan your life. You cannot buy a home and think what will happen, right? So many issues with the H-1 legal system in the US. And what our people think is they don't really, plan things ahead. Their thought process is, let me go to the US and then I will decide what to do.
Yeah,
right?
yes.
And after coming to the US, it is so difficult. My uncle's daughter, I told her, please don't do that. She went to the US. Luckily, she got a H-1B, but for stamping, she's having, I think she was engaged now, and her fiancé is unable to get the visa stamping. He's afraid to come to India.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
And
there are lots of
literally
cases
she
like
can't,
this.
her marriage has moved, everything is moved. And for H-1B, if, high refusals, right? Even if H-1B is picked when they come back to India, unless they have a very clean, one master's, relevant work experience and education, rest of the people, they're getting refusals.
Yeah, yes. We can't even assume that we are going to get the visa stamp, like as soon as we have the H-1B approved in US. So
Yes.
that's a risky state.
It is. So very good option here. And once you get your Canadian citizenship, so it's a pretty much easy process, Kiran. So get your 1 year work experience here in Canada. And if you have good English, you will qualify to apply under the CEC class. So for our students, we support without any additional legal fees. We support for the express entry CEC. It's a pretty much easy. And once you get you probably will get your PR in about 6 months after you apply, after you meet the criteria. And after 2 years of legally living in Canada as a permanent resident, you can apply for your Canadian citizenship. And once you get your Canadian citizenship, you can move back to the US on the TN visa, right?
Oh,
but
okay.
Not many people usually move back to the US. Canada is a very peaceful country, safe country. yeah, comparatively compared to the US, the only, like the weather is also pretty much same with the Northeast of the US, only that we don't really have, California, Texas, Florida, Georgia. We don't have this warm climate. But again, most of the US, right, it snows and it has the same weather like the US.
Yes, sure. So, do you still recommend me to get a visitor visa, Canada visitor visa?
We can do that. It just take your time. It's no rush with that. This is only February, right? So be in touch with my team, be in touch with me, and we'll take it slowly. First, IELTS and work experience, that is important.
Okay, got it. Sure.
Okay.
I'll be in touch with your team. Thank you so much, Gautam.
You're welcome. Take care.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, let me just go through the list of the messages and then I can. Guys who are checking our stream on a YouTube and Facebook group, I'm locking this meeting so that I can talk to the other people, all the people who are already here. So no new people can join the meeting. Okay, so I've closed it. Gurpreet, are you here, Gurpreet?
Yes, sir. Good morning. Am I audible?
Good evening, Gurpreet. Kaise ho aap? And how are you? Kaise ho aap?
Sir, badhiya, sir. I'm speaking with you from Mumbai.
You're from Mumbai. Gurpreet, there's a lot of background noise, a bit of the clarity is not clear, but please go ahead.
Is it any better now?
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, I had spoken to you somewhere in early December. So I have got my refusal on 22nd of November for Jan intake. My course was Project Management and Strategic Leadership at Lambton, Toronto. And the reason for refusal was based on the purpose of visit.
And what is your age, Gurpreet? Sorry to hear your refusal. Yeah,
it's 29 now, sir. And post our conversation, I had gone and applied for the GCMS notes. I do have the notes now. So
can you share it? We can just go through the last part.
Yes.
Guys, if you don't mind, I'm trying to have my breakfast fruits as well as we talk. I just get up in the morning and then I start the Zoom emails, and Zoom didn't have time to go through that. So please don't bear.
Is it visible?
Yes, you started the screen sharing. Yeah. So prospective on review of all the information, including the prospective applicant's previous education history, when considering applicant completed a Bachelor of Management Studies in 2013, employment in the same field, and their motivation to pursue studies in Advanced Project Management and Strategic Leadership program at this point does not seem reasonable, because you already had a Management Studies bachelor's and you're going for a project management. Visa officer does not consider this reasonable. Noted large gap in studies. The applicant has not declared any education history from 2013 to 2021. Education gap, Gurpreet, unfortunately, is also a big minus. So what happened in 2013 to 2021?
So I graduated in the mid of 2013, and you could consider in December 2013, I started working as an operations analyst with a financial research company called Rcic. And then after a year, I found an opportunity as an operations lead with a quality control company, and I was there with them for over 5 years. At present, I work with Amazon as an operations manager. So the entire gap has been covered with work experience.
Who's your manager, Gurpreet?
I was speaking to, so earlier the refusal was while I worked with IDP.
You applied through IDP.
Okay. Yes. So I did speak to Gokul, and he was insisting that let's wait for the GCMS notes, which I was aligned with. And I just want to understand what could be the best way forward for me.
So why did you go for project management?
I was not inclined towards doing a full-fledged master's because I had budgetary constraints. I mean, I was not looking for anything which would cost me, say, more than 20 lakhs in the tuition fees. And
remember, Gurpreet, project management, these are generic courses, and there is always, don't give a reason for the visa officer to refuse, right? Especially people with good work experience. I think after this, you don't really have any other choice except going for a master's program.
That's
so
right.
What is your current job title?
It's operations management.
Operations management.
Yes, it's operations management. Yes.
See, I would and how were your academics in your bachelor's?
It was 70% in my bachelor's, and the IELTS score was 8 overall.
Your English is very good. Your communication skills are very good. So what I would suggest you, Gurpreet, aapke liye is, can you stop the share screen, Gurpreet?
Sure.
So what I think probably would be is, see, you have the skill set, you have the communication skills. And if you want to do a master's or an MBA, do it from a top university.
Right.
Right. But you will have to work hard, GMAT, and obviously financially $40,000 to $50,000 is where you will have to look at, right? 20 to 25 lakhs.
So do I have a more practical option?
No practical option. I would advise, see, there is always a practical option, but what I suggest you is, look into, if you really want the best result for your money, go for a top university, take GMAT and look for a strong MBA program. Okay. I would advise that. If, for example, I didn't really want to spend my time and effort in a strong MBA. I was 38 when I applied for my study visa. I wanted to have an education degree in HR, and I wanted to have a practical option to move here, and also get education and also a job in my expertise. So it's your choice. You can look into, there are some practical options. Again, there's one university in Vancouver, UCW. It's a private university, but they have invested a lot of money. Global University Systems, they took over this university like about 5 years ago, I think, and they have invested millions of dollars in the infrastructure and in the education. But again, admission perspective is easy, but studies very high load. You will have to study many assignments, many group projects. It's not Harvard and Stanford, but still for an MBA program, you will have to sweat. And they have, elective areas which might be interesting for you. So they have MBA elective area, business analytics, consulting, entrepreneurship, financial management, human resources, leadership, marketing and digital management, and nonprofit, right? So if you want a practical option, I think this is a practical option. Other than that, I don't really see any other option for you here. The difference in a public or any mid-level MBA program is not really high. You would probably pay about $40,000 for a 2-year college degree, right? Even if you study, Lambton is an exception because they have a co-op. But again, if you go for a 1+1 option, 36 to 38, and it's expensive. Okay. But again, in your situation, remember, when you come here to Canada, you have opportunities to support. You have your GIC, you also have a part-time job. Minimum salary is almost about $1,500. If you're lucky, you might even have, most of my students have been able to find jobs, especially people like you with experience, $20, $24 as well. So if you're short of $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, you will still able to manage with hard work. Okay.
So last time when we spoke, I remember UCW was one of the options, and then there was Trinity Western. If this is the
Trinity Western, they have international business management. Is this something which you would be interested in? Is it relevant? Because Trinity Western, they only have one MBA in, unfortunately, they don't have I tried to talk to them many times, but again, they're a huge university with domestic students, many thousands of domestic students, and international is not really a big priority. They have many students also from China and India. So for MBA, they only have, for international students, they only have this international business. They don't have 3 specializations as they mentioned here: management of growing enterprise, non-profit and charitable organizations, and international business. They don't have these options. Okay. So what is your current job, Gurjit?
So it's into operations management. So basically, I'm handling non-tech operations for Amazon.
Then it's international business. It is definitely relevant. The tuition fees, let me share you the file here. Just give me a second. So the tuition fees here, so if you look at this, this is the official tuition fees, international student fee structure for MBA. So total here would be about 40,000, $37,000 to $38,000. With books, it will be about 40,000. So which is pretty much around your 20 lakh budget.
Right, sir. So I have a question here. So in my previous SFP, I had specified that I'm not looking for a master's course because I don't really want to, go ahead and invest time in all those generic subjects that I've already covered in bachelor's. Somewhere it has again backfired and come to me. So wouldn't be a contradiction this time.
So what you could do is, it's your always, human beings, we always have the right to think based on what has happened, and you can always change based on what would be good for your future career prospects. You can definitely put the visa officer refusal notes as a reason that, you checked after your visa refusal, you applied for the visa refusal notes and you understood the visa officer's perspective. And given that you have a bachelor's, you would want to go for a master's program. Right? So you could definitely give it a try. Master's from the visa perspective, from the PR perspective, a better opportunity. But again, definitely, okay, Sumit, I will unlock the meeting. Please have your brother join, Sumit.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So, but again, going for a PG program doesn't make sense. So do you have any other option here?
No, I agree. I agree. I don't mind really going for a master's. It's more of choosing between either of the 2 institutions, either Trinity Western or UCW.
I would see Langley and Richmond, great locations, and I would definitely go with Trinity Western because we have like about almost about 100 students there, and and pretty good feedback, not stressful.
So, sir, do you think it would be? So I've already have a refusal, and I'm very, being very careful this time. Do you think it would be a good option, considering to even consider Canada? Since they've mentioned about that specifically, I've seen people getting the visas, but I don't know. I just want your expert opinion on this.
Have you ever seen anybody coming back from Canada without a job or unhappy?
Not so far.
Very rare. Canada is a very safe option. It is the only challenge in Canada. 2 things I would advise. One, housing has become damn expensive. Why? Because The liberal government is pulling in so many people, 4 lakh. So when there is demand, the prices hike up. So my house, when I bought it from a reseller, he bought it for 725. And he invested another $70,000 in upgrades. So it cost him about $800,000. And I bought it for 900,000. Now the same house is about 1.3 to 1.4. In just 3 years, it increased almost about $400,000 to $500,000. That is nonsense, right? So that is a problem. But again, if you are, if you have wife and husband, you're working, I'm sure pretty much things will get back to normal. But again, unfortunately, there's a huge demand. So housing is where you will have to, it will pinch us. That's one, but it's manageable. For $1 million house, basically, you will be paying about $2,500 to $3,000 max mortgage. Okay, so that's manageable. Second, the health system in India, we are used to, if you have anything, you can go to a super specialist, right? Here also, things are very approachable when it comes to, you can go to a clinic, your family doctor, and if there is any emergency, you can go to the hospital. But again, appointments with super specialists, you have to wait for long. Okay.
I have a follow-up question as well. So supposingly I'm applying for both these options. Is there a requirement to submit my degree transcripts? Because I think that would require some time with whoever I work with from CIP team with.
Sorry, I lost your question. Please, can you repeat that again?
Yeah, so from the documentation point of view, would I have to submit a degree transcript?
From the university, yes. For most universities, Trinity Western will require.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, sir. So who do I contact with? Because
so is it okay? But because you asked, I was just thinking, any issues with your universities getting the transcripts and the reference letters?
So basically, Mumbai University is exceptionally slow when you compare to other universities here. So even if I have to target, say, any intake close to September, I would have to start the process for getting the transcripts right away. And secondly, sir, is it possible, to work with someone from your team who specializes in refusal cases? Considering I've already had a refusal and I've absorbed all the losses in Forex from my fund.
Yes, Anilji, what we can do is, most of our managers, they only do the entry-level job. It is submitting and with the basic paperwork. Yes. So every day in the same Zoom link, Anilji, who is the senior manager, he has literally, I only do the talking part. He takes care of everything from A to Z. He is based in our Hyderabad office, but very knowledgeable. He probably has helped more than thousands, more than 5,000 applications. Okay. And he has helped many students with refusals as well. I mean, see, our job is to go make sure that all the documentation is proper and, based on our expertise, we try to do our best, but again, it is not in our hands to get a visa approval or a refusal, right? We always do our best. So getting back, yes, be in touch with Gokul. And when it comes to the visa process, I will have Anilji connect with you. Gokul will do the basic job, but rest of it, Anilji and myself, we will work with you together on that. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. Take care. Sumit, did your brother join, Sumit, so that I can lock it?
Sir, actually, he's waiting for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Amit Kumar यहाँ पे. Okay.
Yeah, Amit Kumar.
Okay. बहुत दिन के बाद आप लोग?
हाँ जी सर. Actually, he's my younger brother, so I also thought about to, move to Canada. So that's what I'm here. I want to talk about my profile and things.
See, you guys contacted me for study visa, right? But previously.
Yes. Sir.
Yeah.
Amit has contacted you, I think.
Yes.
Hey, hi Gautam sir. Sorry to interrupt you guys. My name is Amit and I'm Murari's friend.
I know. Amit, let me go through, Amit. There are other people who are waiting. So we'll take some time if you don't mind, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's completely fine.
No problem. But again, if you are waiting for PR, unfortunately, I cannot help you with PR. Currently, Canada is not really taking in people for direct immigration. I cannot help you with PR.
No. We are totally into study pathways. So there is, we are not into PR. Yeah.
ठीक है फिर. Okay, Amit.
Yeah.
So let me just go through. So we have other people out here. Monday is always a very busy day, and
yeah, we can understand.
Okay, so after Gurpreet, I had AME. Amir Khan. Amir?
So there was Sachin also.
Amir Khan. Neha, I don't see. So I'm just looking here. So I have Shrushti, Amreen, then Vineha, then Kiran, and then Gurpreet. I just spoke, and after that it was
Sachin.
No, it is not Sachin, because direct message. I also get direct messages, so I'm seeing here in my order. So okay, York receipt, Amreen. Okay, so usually when we pay the tuition fees to York University, Amir, it takes about, it goes to the main, it takes about 10 working days to get the receipt. Okay, if you don't receive it by 10, contact me, but usually we should get within 10 days. So Bavitra is Tinesh from Sri Lanka. Bavitra? Tinesh?
Yes. Hi, sir.
Yeah. Hello, Tinesh. Thanks for waiting. I know it's been a long. Yeah. So Milan, all Milan's friends, Milan is so popular. All Milan's friends are contacting us.
Yeah.
I have to talk to him. Yes, Tinesh, please tell me.
Yeah, actually, sir, I'm looking for a student visa for my wife. She's 32 years old, and she has completed BA Honors in Business Management. It's recognized by the UK University.
Tinesh, right? Tinesh,
Yes.
Are you a singular or Tamil?
Tamil.
Yeah, Tamil, right? I am interviewing some people. We are planning an office in Colombo.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's good. So what is your wife's age?
32.
32.
Yes.
What is her highest level of education?
BA Honors Business degree.
That's good. That is her highest level, right? BA Business.
Yes.
Okay. What is her current job?
She's as a teacher, preschool teacher.
She's a preschool teacher.
Yes.
Preschool teacher.
Yes.
How many years of work experience?
Sorry?
How many years of work experience?
7+ years.
That's very good. Okay. And how about you? Like, how about your family? How many children? How long have you been married?
Yeah, actually, I'm 37 years old. I'm working as a tech lead in an IT company. I have 11+ years experience. I have 3 kids.
How old are they?
One is 5, another one is 3 months. Twins.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Identical twins or unidentical?
Identical.
Oh my God, that's an interesting life ahead.
Boy and girl, and also.
Boy and girl, that's interesting. Okay. So possible. If you're flexible with the location, I think we can definitely look into Trinity Western. Have you heard of Trinity Western University?
No, sir.
Yeah, let me just show you a video and then you can understand. We can take it forward.
Okay.
It's a short video.
Sure.
Where are you in Colombo? Which part of Colombo are you in? Or where are you?
Colombo 6. Colombo 6. Mallavattu.
You're in Colombo 6, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I've visited Sri Lanka. I have some good friends there. I'm just waiting for this COVID to finish so that I can travel again. I just can't sit here anymore. 2 years almost. Yeah. So this is, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Established in 1962, TWU's main campus is located in Langley, British Columbia, just a short drive from Vancouver and right next to historic Fort Langley, a picturesque university town located on the banks of the Fraser River. In addition to its Langley campus, TWU offers programs through its Richmond campus, the historic Laurentian Leadership Center in Ottawa, a satellite campus in Bellingham, Washington, and the Crow's Nest Ecological Research Center located on BC's Salt Spring Island. Trinity Western is committed to providing transformational education. Focusing on the liberal arts, sciences, and professional studies, TWU emphasizes excellence in academics and research, all of which is founded upon a thriving Christ-centered community. With a focus on faith-integrated studies and hundreds of student leadership opportunities, it's uniquely positioned to offer students a vibrant life both in and out of the classroom. TWU features 48 undergraduate degrees and 19 graduate degree programs, including business administration, nursing, counseling psychology, education, worship arts, and more. It also offers continuing education and leadership development through certificate and online learning programs. Trinity Western is also home to the Spartans Athletics program, whose world-class teams have captured national championships in volleyball, soccer, hockey, track and field, and in 2019 it launched its new rugby program. Many Spartans athletes have also gone on to represent Canada worldwide in the Olympics and on national teams. The fulfillment of TWU's mission is reflected in the exceptional quality of its over 30,000 alumni who have graduated and entered the global marketplace, drawing on their university education and experience to have a transformational impact on culture. At Trinity Western University, it's not just what you do, it's who you become.
So, one of the biggest challenges in Canada, Dinesh, is very limited institutions. So everybody wants to come to Toronto or Vancouver. These are the two largest cities, but very limited institutions here because, University of York, University of Toronto, Ryerson, these are top universities. Okay. And Vancouver, it is UBC and SFU. That's it.
Okay.
So this location is perfect. Langley is just in Metro Vancouver. So have you heard of Langley? And they have two campuses, Langley and British Columbia. Beautiful location. It's a nice place. It's just, I think it's just about 2 hours from Vancouver. Let me just share you.
Okay. I also researched and found.
Yes. Yeah. So Richmond is where the Vancouver airport is located. Oh, it's actually from Vancouver. It's only just about 50 minutes. Sorry. It's only 50 minutes from Vancouver. If you see the screen here. So it's just about, I'm just sharing you the screen, 50 minutes from Vancouver. And this is Langley. Great location, very beautiful. I advise you to look into it. Second campus they have is near their airport, which is in Richmond.
Excuse me, hello?
Hello, who is this?
Hi, my name is Vanilla. Is a CIP consultant?
Yes, I'm in a Zoom meeting, Amma Vanilla. Can you?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Andy. Meeru Gautam Garandi.
Avunamma. Can you reach out to me after 2 p.m.?
No problem. I will. Thank you.
Thank you. So Richmond is, it's in Vancouver. It's basically half an hour to the airport. Okay, and very beautiful. If you look at Langley as well, city, it's a beautiful city, and I would advise you to look at the videos and also about the city and check in, and very affordable program they have. Okay. If you look at the tuition fees here, it is cheaper than even studying 2 programs. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Is this Gautam?
Yeah, this is Gautam talking.
Hi, sir. This is Karan. How are you?
Karan, I'm in a Zoom meeting, beta. If you don't mind, can you connect with me after 2 p.m.?
Sure.
Okay. Take care.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye. So this is cheaper than 2-year tuition fees if you go to 1+1 even in the college.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a master's program, and the tuition fees is 28,602. That's basically the tuition fees. Total tuition fees for a master's program, and
for 2 years,
you will
right?
be eligible for up to 3 years of postgraduate work permit. From your perspective, Dinesh, your wife is 32. So a master's degree, one, from the visa perspective, it is good. Second, it is also good from the PR perspective. You get 30 points.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And they have a program which is Masters in Education Leadership.
Okay.
With special focus on teachers who are from kindergarten, in school, from kindergarten to grade 12.
Okay.
So great program. What I can do is, I will have you connect with Arun. Are you in touch with Arun from my team?
No, sir. This is the first session.
Okay, I'll connect you with Arun. He is actually, he's in Chennai. You speak Tamil, right?
Yes, I can.
Until we have an office, I will put you to Arun if you don't mind, in Chennai.
Okay.
Okay, let me just, anybody from CIP team here? I don't see anybody.
Sir, I'm here.
Naresh, no, Ikra?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Naresh, can you share Arun's number here, please, Naresh?
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So, Dinesh, connect with Arun, tell him, and we'll take it forward.
Okay, sir. And also, sir, if you don't mind, I found a university in Toronto, Rcic University. What about that university, sir?
It's a top university.
Okay.
Admissions are very competitive. 3 universities, I said: University of Toronto, York, and Ryerson. And most programs, if you see in Ryerson, there are 1-year programs.
Yes, that is a 1-year program.
So you will only be eligible for 1-year postgraduate work permit, and you will be paying about, I think, tuition fees is about $24,000 or $25,000.
Yeah, 25,000, 24,900 something.
Exactly. So how much is the difference?
Yeah.
Yes, and you're getting a 3-year postgraduate work permit.
Okay.
Right. So see, the Ryerson University, most universities in Canada, they are not like US. They are not focused on international students. The primary function of a university in Canada is to provide education for Canadians.
Okay.
Right. So most Canadians wouldn't want to commit to 2 years of master's, because 1-year salary in Canada is about, worst case, $50,000 to $100,000.
Okay.
Right. So for a Canadian to leave his job, study full-time for 1 year, he'll be losing his 1-year salary.
Yes.
So that is the reason most colleges have 1-year programs, and only academically focused universities, people, they have 2-year programs, right? So second, location wise, Richmond Langley is big city. It's all Metro Vancouver. From the part-time jobs and post-study opportunities, it will be very good as well. Okay. One of my students, she is studying this Trinity Western University business MBA program.
Okay.
But she has a diploma in teaching, school teaching. And while she is studying, now she got a job in a kindergarten for $24 part-time. Okay. So make sure that if there is an opportunity for your wife, she got her education, your wife has B.Ed, right? What is a bachelor's?
Yeah, business. And also she has done 2 diplomas in early childhood education and psychology as well.
Very good. So I will try to connect with, her name is Priya Kashkari. I'll try to connect with her so that she can get, your wife can get this degrees accredited here in Canada, so that when she comes here, she can work.
Okay.
Okay. So did you send me a message on my WhatsApp, Dinesh?
Yes, sir.
Can you give me a call, Dinesh? I'll just, can you give me a missed call?
Just now?
Yes, now I'll just, too many messages out there, and I have meetings till 6, 7, so I might not even find the message by the end of the day. Binaz, we'll have a separate meeting in the morning or tomorrow with Arsalan and you together, 3 of us. Okay. Binaz, don't stay here and waste your time.
Have you got the missed call, sir?
Yes. No, not yet. No, I think you called Arun. I'll give you my number. Sorry. Do you have my number?
Yes, sir. It's the number is finished. Give me a second.
1647-833-5257. Okay. So give me a missed call and we'll connect. And please talk to Arun and we'll take it forward. And I'll also try to connect your wife with Priya so that she can also help with that. Okay.
Okay. Thanks so much, sir.
You're welcome, Dinesh. Give me a missed call and I will connect you as well. I need help in Colombo, and I would really appreciate any feedback, anything, because I'm unable to travel for the next 3 to 4 months at least.
Definitely, I can help you, sir. Do you want to find a place, or what kind of support?
Place, people, I don't know the people out there. So it would be good if anybody can. I'll talk to Milan first and I'll see what we can together do something out there.
Sure.
Okay.
And also one more question, sir. Is it possible once after she come there, we planning to apply as a work permit for me also? I mean
yes, it is possible. The only challenge is, small children. I don't. When you apply together, it is a very high risk of refusal, and usually
I don't have idea to apply together. Once she go there, after 2 or 3 months only, I am planning to apply.
Do you have parents or in-laws to take care of the small children, your twins?
Yes, wife, parents are there.
It is such a big sacrifice, leaving small children. Oh my God. Yeah, let's.
What about, I'm a 37, that's why I'm thinking to apply. Otherwise, I can apply. I'm a 37, no.
Your wife is 32 and she has teaching and all that. It is much older the person, higher is the risk of refusal. See, I'm 47 and I applied when I was 38, but again, very high risk of refusal. Okay. We'll talk about it. We'll connect and we'll talk. Okay. Just give me Monday is a busy day. I'll connect with you tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
Okay. Thanks a lot, sir. I will give you a missed call now.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Pritish Arora. Pritish.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm good, Pritish. Pritish, I saw another message from you. You are here in Humber College and you're looking for
Yes.
your wife or for your fiancé?
No, I'm looking for myself.
Okay.
I'm planning to apply for second course.
Second course, Pritish. So where are you from? Which city in India are you from, Pritish?
I'm from Faridabad, Haryana.
Faridabad. We have many students from Faridabad as well. And what is your age, Pritish?
I'll turn 25 this year.
You're only 25. That's very good.
Yes.
And what is your bachelor's stream and percentage?
I did bachelor's in management studies, specialization in marketing. And my GPA was 7.01.
7.01. See, Pritish, it really, you have to look for job-oriented courses. Masters, these are generic programs. They are not job-oriented courses. We usually advise these programs for somebody who is 30 plus, who don't really have an option, from a job-oriented course, or it is an add-on to what they are currently doing. You're in Canada, and you have to. What I would have done in your place is to basically look into a program which is job-oriented, right? What is your work experience previously back home?
So I have experience of almost 2 years, including my internships in marketing only. To be specific, it was business development, but I had a tag of marketing executive.
Okay. So would you be interested in marketing or would you be interested in business development? How do you see your future? See, your success in Canada will depend on your success in getting your PR here in Canada will depend on your ability to get a job, right? And for a job, it would be good to have a job-oriented degree. When you apply for your resume, you can say, I have a degree in marketing. I have a degree in digital marketing, right? This really makes a lot of difference. Okay.
So I plan to be a wedding designer here. So that's why I went for event management.
So what are you studying currently? Project management?
Event management. Event management.
Very interesting. Okay. Pritish, were you looking at Trinity Western? I think I saw a post yesterday somewhere in the group. Was it you?
No.
Somebody else, I think. Okay. Trinity Western, somebody was also posting a message. I'm not sure who it was, but I'll talk. I think it was Piyush here. Okay. So project management, any specific institution you're interested in at this time, location wise?
It's not that I am interested in project management also, but it's just that I have just, according to my research, the people
I wouldn't advise project management, unfortunately. Again, last option. If you're interested in marketing, I would advise you digital marketing in York University. Top university.
I have already applied there with CIP team only, Mr. Nihil, sir.
That's very good. Second, what happened?
Please go ahead.
But you were saying something. So what happened?
So
was it not
people
rejected?
have been telling me that to get in York, it's quite difficult. And
what is your bachelor's percentage?
7.01 CGPA.
For in Canada students, we work, because which intake are you planning?
September 2022, fall.
Should be fine. I'll personally take it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Should be fine.
4 to 5 people told me, so I was just worried that I should apply in other colleges as well.
We are one of the largest recruiters for York University. We work very closely with York University. York University appreciates our efforts with quality students and extensive support to the student. And they are very selective with the agencies who they work with in India, very few. And every year we have at least 100 plus to 150 students through CIP in York University. And given your background, your communication skills, I'm not really worried about your acceptance. But I will definitely personally look into it. And if required, I can give my personal recommendation as well.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. That is one. Second, check Centennial College. One of my students, I will actually try to have him join our Zoom and give a short presentation. This guy, he was very confident. He was from Hyderabad and he comes from an IT, but he had experience in digital marketing, client management, campaigns, clients, and all that. And he studied digital marketing only 1 year in York University. His name is Bharat. Very nice guy, very confident. I don't know, he worked, I think, 2 or 3 years in India. And as a student, he got into a part-time job, in a digital marketing management, ad management company. And they offered him a full-time position with, I think he put 60 or 70 or 80K, I don't remember. So he's not even going for a second program. So that's a good program. And Centennial has good programs for marketing, very good programs. Centennial College, let me just share you the screen.
So I've also applied in Centennial with Nihil sir only.
Program is important.
For project management, and there's this digital market. Wait, just a minute.
Nihil
digital
is
strategy something.
Yeah, so Nihil is one of our senior managers and very resourceful, very hardworking. So let's just go through this credentials. So if you look at these programs, Ontario College Certificate, yahan pe, right, these programs are very good. So digital, that's a very good program you applied.
Digital engagement strategy.
Yeah, so look at this, these programs. So digital engagement strategy and marketing corporate account management, right? Marketing management, you already had a bachelor's, so I think you should go for either digital engagement strategy, which is digital management, or corporate account management. This is a second option. We will get in both institutions. Okay. What is your first priority if between York and Centennial?
York, anytime.
Okay.
York.
So anytime York, that's good. But York, there is one thing: the university, they have a course system. It is not a semester system. Okay. So in York, you will have for example, in Centennial, if you get an acceptance letter, you pay the first semester tuition fees, and after 3 months, you pay the second semester tuition fees, right? In York, you have to pay the 1 year tuition fees upfront. If you have any financial difficulties, then you can reach out to York and request a deferred payment option to them. Okay. But it's something which I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. We'll talk about
So I anyway was planning to pay upfront because of for the visa thing. So I think that would work.
Not really an issue, right? Pritish, just a minute.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Jolyn Thomas. I'm actually a student in Constable College.
Jolyn, can you call me, Betty, after 2 o'clock? I'm in a Zoom meeting now.
Sure, no problem. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you in touch with Sibin from my Kerala team here? No?
Sorry?
Are you in touch with Sibin? He's the manager for Kerala students.
No,
No.
I don't have his number. I just got your number in a WhatsApp group.
Okay.
So,
okay. I'll text you Sibin's number, and I will also talk to you after 2 o'clock. Okay.
Okay, so that I can call him now?
Yes, you can call him now.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he's from Kochi and he's in our Toronto office.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much.
Yes. Yeah. So Pritish, that's good. 70% good academics. You are here in Canada. Not really. I'm not really worried about the acceptance part. Okay. And and try to focus on this. Where are you working, Abhi Pritish?
I am not working anywhere right now. I am looking for a part-time. I came like 3 months ago, and I just settled down.
I'll try to connect with this guy and have him give some advice, Bharat, and also do some program, advice for students. But look into, there is a huge requirement. I had one more students previously. His name is Sasha. He's from my Ukraine. He applied 5 times for US. We also operate exchange programs to the US from Eastern Europe. And he worked 5 years. He applied through me for the US summer work and travel program. And then he came to Canada. He studied in Centennial HR program, but he had experience of digital and client management. And he got a first job with 60, and he's a senior manager now with 100 plus.
That's amazing.
So look for digital, not just digital marketing, but client management where, you handle all the marketing campaigns of clients.
Okay. Is there a team of CIP who helps with jobs as well? Because I've been having
Very,
some difficulties getting a
I
job.
know. See, we are trying to do something like that, but it's just because my day starts from 8 in the morning and till 1 o'clock I'm here in the Zoom. So I am trying to start placement support for our students. I'm working on the website now, and once we
Okay.
have it, we are on IT, but again slowly. But again, everybody will get a job, Pritesh, as we have not really had a single student who has not found a job here in Canada. It is only a question of time. Okay.
No, so
So
basically, I've been offered a job from like Walmart or Fresh Flow here, but I want to work with some specific company or like corporate area.
its work experience is important for any corporate company.
Okay. But I have like 2 years experience in marketing and I haven't been able to hold from any marketing place as well.
You will
That's why I
get
was
it.
just worried if I
Fine.
was doing something
It's
wrong
because
or
nothing wrong. This is December and January, Christmas. Not many people hire during this time. वो February
Okay.
March से शुरू होता है फिर से. Okay, you will get it.
Okay.
You have good communication skills, and I don't really, not really worried. Just takes time, but everything will be okay.
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 Great. Thank you so much, sir. And it would be really helpful if you could put in your recommendation for your university.
Definitely, Pritesh. I'll take care of that. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Pritesh, thanks for waiting. It's been a long wait for most of you.
No
people.
worries, sir. No worries. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Bye. Yeah, Tarun, you paid your tuition fees. Please connect with Yashwant from my team. You still have March 19th, right? Okay. So if you wait for 1 week, Sandeep will be back on work. He'll be in India, but he'll be working. So you can connect with Sandeep. So Sachin Rana, please, Sachin.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, hello, Sachin. Thanks for waiting, please.
Yeah, sir. So I have just completed my IELTS exam, received 7 overall bands, not less than 6. And my profile is I'm currently working as senior associate quality for 2 years. And before that, I was in sales for 16 months. I have completed MBA in finance and marketing with 66.57%. So just want your guidance that what course would be feasible for me to pursue.
Okay, so let me just take some notes, please, if you don't mind. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So where are you from? Which city in India are you from?
I'm basically from West Bengal, Darjeeling, but currently working here in Hyderabad.
That's very interesting. Darjeeling, the famous Darjeeling tea, and very few people from West Bengal actually. But Rana sounds more Bihari, Sachin.
Yeah, but we are here in Gorkhas, Rana also there.
Is it? Okay,
yes.
That's very interesting. Okay, good to know. And you are Gorkha?
Yes.
Very, very, Bachpan se Gorkhas have always been a symbol of courage from what I remember from my childhood. That's nice. So, Sachin, what is your age, Sachin?
27.
You're 27. Are you married? I know, but still wanted to ask. Might not be, but
no, sir.
No. Okay. So, what is your highest level of education?
So, MBA in finance and marketing.
MBA in finance. Once you have an MBA, Sachin, it's a pain point, right? When you already have a high level of education, visa officer might not be convinced that you would still need further education, unless it is not a repetition of what you have studied, right? It should be related to your education, but it should be different. Okay, so what is your work experience?
So initially, I had 16 months of experience in sales. Then I switched the job, and then it was in senior associate technical support, and then I got promotion in quality, senior quality associate. Now I'm a senior quality associate.
Senior quality associate. It's more into
quality.
See, if you hadn't had MBA, you would have had pretty much good opportunities. So how do you see your future?
Last year only I got this promotion in quality, so I'm kind of liking this field and wanted to explore that and wanted to make a job out of this only in Canada. So yeah, that is what my vision is.
Okay. So what exactly is, basically you're working for companies and you ensure that they have good
quality production. So it's a shipment based UPS, United Parcel Service. So I work for that, and the associates key the shipments information in the tool, and I have to audit that using all the Six Sigma and quality tools, and I have to maintain, and I have to pitch, I have to discuss the quality weekly wise with my clients also, that what is the score, how are we maintaining, what are the steps we are going to take, those are the things.
So do you also work with data?
Yes.
Okay. There is one program which is a very high demand program, but it's a bit of a how about, like, again, I'm just it's the problem is we cannot do any management course because you already have an MBA.
Yes.
Okay, unless you want to do programs like project management, but they are I want you to really understand project management is a generic course, and not always a good option. It's kind of a generic course. We have many students who, I think one of our students, Animesh Rana, he studied in Conestoga, he had an MBA, and he had a technical background, project manager back home, and he was approved, and he finished his studies, and now he got a job in IBM Halifax.
Yes.
As a project manager. He's about 35, I think 35 or 36. So from the perspective, Nina, the goal, touch cheese. Good job. You want my phone? Okay. Close the door, better. You can sit here. I'm sorry, my wife had to drop my kids, and my youngest, who's 5 years, is here with me and running here and there. Yeah. So I'm just thinking out of the blue, you cannot do MBA. So I was just thinking where else we can use. There is a program in data analytics for business decision making.
Okay.
So this is in Durham College. I will share you this link, and we can, the courses. See, look at this courses, right? Introduction to data analytics, data collection, data management, business analysis. So this is one where you work with data. Second, there is a program in Conestoga, but again, I'm not sure to what extent. Process quality. Okay.
Okay.
It sounds a bit mechanical because of the name, process quality engineering, but look at the courses here.
Yeah, I come across with that, so I wanted to confirm that whether it will be no issue if I'll go with this.
Yeah, if they put the program name process quality assurance or process quality management.
Yeah,
it should have sounded so much different, because look at the curriculum. They have Six Sigma, what you use, right? Quality planning, system and process evaluation. So this is the
all these things. Yeah, I do use that. Yeah,
you use this, right? This is a very good program, but the name engineering tends to make it more like production or some mechanical engineering, right? But if you see the curriculum, it is not really into proper mechanical engineering. So I was thinking about this program, but I just thought maybe very good job opportunities in data analytics if you were working in data, but we could stick to this program as a first option and project management as a second option.
And sir, if you allow, there is also one more course I have seen in this college as quality manufacturing and management in this Conestoga only. Sorry.
I would suggest that program more for mechanical and production students who are into production. You're not in production, right? You're not in a manufacturing facility.
No, sir. No.
I thought I usually advise that program for students who are from mechanical background or electrical in production side. Let's go through the program curriculum as well, and we'll understand more.
Yes.
Technical writing and communications, spreadsheet applications for quality assurance, Conestoga, engineering drawing and blueprint interpretation, fundamentals of quality, quality core tools, structured problem solving, metrology of quality management, geometric dimensions. It's a bit of non-destructive testing. It is a bit more into the mechanical side.
Okay.
Right, program description, if you see as well, it's more into manufacturing side and also admission requirements. If you see, it's pretty much open for everybody, but I would probably see this a better option for you. It's less technical.
Okay.
Think about it. So first, I would probably look into this, and second, project management as a generic option. Right, Gokul, is this program open? Gokul or Naresh, who is here?
I'm here.
Naresh, one of you, Gokul, can you check in this program if you don't mind?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Process quality. Yeah, Naresh, Gokul can check it. Naresh, you've been here for long. Naresh, if you want to exit, you can please. Gokul joined about 15-20 minutes ago, and he might be here.
Okay.
If you want. Okay. Thank you, Naresh.
Yes.
Yeah. So Sachin, think about this, but September ke liye, I suspect, do you already have your IELTS score?
Yeah, it's 7 overall and not less than 6.
That's very good. If Conestoga, if the program is open, we can definitely try that. That is one. And you're not interested in academics, MBA and top universities, no?
No issue, sir. I can go for that also.
But again, you already have MBA finance,
Yes.
right? Sorry, yeah, I missed that. So I guess, a practical program would probably make more sense.
And sir, if you may, there is also some Lambton College in Sarnia.
You want to go to Sarnia?
Yeah, they also have something quality engineering. So if you can suggest me that whether that is also feasible for me or not.
Let's go through the curriculum.
Pratham, sir.
Yes.
The program is closed in Conestoga.
The program is closed. So let's go through this quality engineering management program, right? Sarnia is a small town, and if you part-time jobs are limited there. So make sure that you have sufficient funds to, to support yourself.
Sure, sir.
Okay. So it's a good program. They have co-op, so you only pay tuition fees for 3, right? So again, if you look at the program, let's look at the program admissions. the focus of the program is the achievement performance of excellent in manufacturing business processes through the use of modern quality improvement methods. A university degree in engineering admission requirements, you see that, right? Or related fields of study. We can apply. There is no application fees in Lambton College.
Okay.
If you are interested, but again, read about Sarnia, about the city. It's not just about study, but if you'll be living for 2 years, you should also understand where you're living and what to expect.
Yes, definitely, sir.
Right. So look into that. And are you in touch with anybody from our team?
No, sir.
Gokul, can you share your number, Gokul?
Yes, sir. Just a minute.
Yep.
And sir, what was the first university name which you have suggested so that I can also see?
The first one was Conestoga, what I suggested, right? Now, data analytics. Okay.
Yeah, data
but again,
analytics.
that is very important to connect your job and future career prospects. I'll share you. It's a good location. It's not far from Toronto. Durham, it is suburbs of Toronto, just about 45 minutes.
Durham. Okay.
I've shared the link here.
Thank you, sir.
Gokul ka number. Gokul, did you share your number? Yeah. Can you share your number as well?
Yes,
Sachin?
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Mm-hmm. We had few students from Assam.
Okay.
One is doing his MBA in Trinity Western University. Asim.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice guy, but haven't heard from him for a long time. I've asked him to leave a review of CIP. Uske baad, I don't hear. Visa aane ke baad, a lot of people really don't connect with us unless they have some problem. General rule is once visa approved, then we don't need you guys anymore. Unless they get into a next problem. Yeah. So, okay, Sachin, nice talking to you. Please research. Very important again. I always say one thing. It's easy to advise. It's easy to, kind of give advice. But again, I always say, katega sar aapka, mera nahi. Right? So you have to do your due diligence. Don't just take somebody said or somebody advised. It should not be a single-sided decision. It should be a mutual decision from you. Look at the program curriculum, look at the admission process, look at the future career prospects. Only when you're 100% sure and a mutually agreed decision, we'll go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay. Papa, kya karte hai Sachin aapke?
He's a retired army officer.
Oh, that's very good. What I can do for you, Sachin, your dad served the nation, and I'll be happy to, if everything works out, I will give you $500 or 30,000 rupees towards your flight ticket. So do convey my regards to your dad, and we appreciate what he has done for our nation.
Thank you so much. Lovely to talk to you, sir.
Lovely to talk to you as well. Please be in touch with Gokul. Okay.
Yes.
Our team is pretty much busy, but again, I really request patience. And if they don't answer you, send a text message to cell phones. Okay, avoid WhatsApp. And if they don't answer you, send a screenshot, and I will ask. If Gokul doesn't answer, send me a screenshot. If you call during your work hours and sent a message, and after 24 hours, if he doesn't call, I will talk to him.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay, but he is very prompt and he responds all the time.
Thank you.
Gokul, make note of this. Gokul, please. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And remind me when his visa is approved so that we can give him for the ticket.
Definitely, sir. Yeah, no problem.
Sachin, take care, Sachin.
You too, sir. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye. Good luck.
Yeah, hi, sir. My name is Ranjit. Can I speak for a minute?
Ranjit, I'm following the order of the messages. Kindly, please, I appreciate. I'm not going anywhere until I talk to all of you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
I'm just looking, even scrolling back, so many messages out here. I'm just trying to get back to where I was there. Yeah, Sachin Rana, and then after Sachin, Tarun, okay, and Usman. Motion?
Yeah, hello, sir. This is Mohsen here.
Hello, Mohsen. Thanks for waiting, Mohsen.
It's all right.
Okay.
Sir, I have
From Mumtaz Bhai, okay.
Sir, I have a few queries regarding my course option, like what course should I opt, and the colleges as well, sir. Because I had asked my agent for a May intake, and the May intake are not usually in the colleges which I'm planning to go for. Like I'm planning for Humber, Centennial, Conestoga, and a few more. But these colleges are available only in the September intake. Whereas
Yeah.
some
Where are
other,
you from, Motion? Can't say a bit?
sir, I'm from Lucknow, and I've completed my college from Delhi, Noida University, and I had scored a 7.02 CGPA in marketing
Yes.
BBA.
Marketing, very good. 7 point,
And
okay.
I also worked for around 10 months in Saudi Arabia. I'm currently in Riyadh. My family is here in Riyadh. So I worked for 10 months here as a
So
sales
where did you
executive.
do your schooling? Did you do your schooling in India or in
No, sir, my
Saudi?
schooling, my entire schooling was done from Saudi Arabia.
I could see the difference here. But not an easy place to live, yeah, especially for expats. I hear so many complaints from the Saudi guys about their way they treat expats out there. So anyway,
Everyone has a different perspective, sir. So far,
is
so
it?
good for us.
Yeah, it's been good, right? It's I get
Yes.
to talk to so many people, especially who are on work visa. They struggle a lot. That's what I hear. But you had a good experience with the studies and everything. Everything was good out there.
Yeah, sir.
That's nice to hear. So very good academics, very good communication skills. So when did you graduate your bachelor's?
Sir, to 2021, sir, last year.
2021. Okay, that's very good. And a bachelor's, what was your bachelor's stream? Management, hai na aapka?
Marketing, sir.
Marketing, and percentage?
7.02 CGPA, sir.
That's very good. And is it a 3 years or a 4 years?
3-year course, sir.
3-year course. Okay. And one thing, beta, are you planning to apply for your visa from Saudi or from India?
Sir, I'm planning first from India because Saudi has some of problems are there in Saudi if you apply from here.
Exactly.
A lot of things you
A
gotta show.
very high visa refusal rate. We
Yes,
do
sir.
have students approved, but very high refusal rate. Okay. So what programs have you researched? Do you have any
Sir,
work experience, Usman? Sorry, Moshe.
Sir, I have 10 months work experience as a sales executive in Bar Abdul Rahim.
Sales executive. Okay.
Yes, sir. So I was searching for an MBA before this, but then like it requires 2 years work experience at minimum.
Exactly. Any top university, they
Yes, sir.
require 2 to 3 years of work experience and obviously GMAT, a very good GMAT score.
Yes, exactly, sir. So that's why I thought I should do a PG course first and then go for my MBA after I get my work experience from Canada. So what I was looking for was...
Yeah, let me interrupt you here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very true, because remember, as an international student who, why do we study MBA? We do MBA so that we get a managerial level or senior level position.
So true.
Right? As an international student who does not have any work experience in Canada, it is very unlikely that you will get a managerial position here. So studying an MBA at this time, and especially without strong work experience, like if you were 35, 40 years, it would have made sense. But again, if you have very limited work experience, you will end up starting in the same level with other college students. And after 5 or 6 years, if you want to really go up your career ladder, you don't really have anything to study and jump.
Yes, sir, true.
Right? So good choice. So what have you researched?
So now I've thought about doing a PGA course, PG diploma course, and sir, I was thinking I should take 2 years course, but I take 1 year for one stream and 1 year for another stream. For example,
No
I'm planning.
difference, better. You can go 1+1 or 2 year. There is no difference.
Yeah,
One,
I know, sir.
1+1, I would actually advise better, because you could, for the same amount of money, you will get 2 degrees in with
Exactly
2
my
different
point, sir. That's
specialities.
exactly what I'm trying for. That's
Yes.
exactly what I'm trying for.
Okay, so what have you researched?
Sir, I'm thinking about doing digital marketing and HR, human resource management.
Digital marketing and HR. Okay. Are you not in a Facebook group?
No, sir. I actually got this your contact information from Mumtaz Bhai, sir.
Mumtaz is very big time supporter of us, and his wife was approved visa. She's 36 or 37, and she's approved visa for Masters in Education Leadership. Okay, we have a very large Facebook group, almost about, yeah, we have a very large Facebook group, almost about 50,000. Please join it. You'll find it very helpful. And have you heard of York University?
Yes, I have heard of York University, sir. But the thing is, universities are not usually good for PG courses. That's what I've heard from a lot of people.
Not really. And see, the time I could get you in May, but the problem is it's visa process. The IRCC might push up. They have hired additional people, but currently the visa process is taking about 10 to 12 weeks.
So you suggest that I should go for the September intake?
We can try for May, but let's get to the program. So York University has a special department which is called School of Professional Studies, Continuing Studies. So they specialize in people in education for professionals.
All right, sir.
Okay. So did you join when I was showing the York University video? No?
Yeah, I was there.
So York University has a great program in digital marketing. York University is the 3rd largest university, and it's a great opportunity for you if you want to pursue a career and have a degree from a top university. Okay. So York University, they have digital and content marketing 1-year program, and the tuition fees is just about $16,000 with insurance, right? I'll share you this program link, check it, and I will connect you with Gokul from my team here, and we can take it forward for May. If it doesn't work for May, I can get you for September. Remember, this is a university degree, which is definitely better than any college. If there is an option, I would always advise to do it from a university. It's a different experience. York University, the School of Continuing Studies, I've shared the link. They actually, they'll have their own separate campus within the York University, and it's an architecture miracle what they are building.
So I also have a little bit of a financial situation as well. I was thinking about some other colleges. The only reason I was going for colleges is because it's cheaper comparatively to.
Not really. This is cheaper. If you look at Humber, if you look at Conestoga, if you look at Centennial,
yes, sir,
they are actually expensive. $17,000 to $18,000, and York is just about 15,000 change. Okay.
Right.
So this is the new building which they are building, and they should be done by May or September intake. So you probably will be one of the first batches will be studying in York University, this building. This is the home of York School of Continuing Studies. Okay. So financially, Usman, sorry.
This is in Ontario, right, sir? York University?
This is in Toronto, York University.
All right.
Okay. And Usman, remember, when it comes to the finances, the difference this is cheaper, right? But again, when you are here in Canada, when the difference is a $500,000 or $1,500, don't worry about that. Focus on quality. a degree from a top university will always help you in your future, even if it was expensive, right? But it is not expensive. Your program is not expensive. HR is $18,000. That is $18,000 or $19,000. I think 18,000. It's about $1,000 expensive. But again, as an international student, you have an opportunity here in Canada to work for 20 hours a week during your studies. And
Yeah, I
you
know
will
that.
be able to make about $15, and that will support you. So even if you work a minimum $15 pay, you will still make about $1,150.
Right, sir.
Okay. So focus, see your skills, you really are an achiever. You have top academics, you have very good English, shoot for the stars, go for a good university, go for a program which is job oriented. I can get you for, I can try definitely for May, but again, I'm worried about the visa timelines. If things work out for May, if IRCC speeds up the process, you're lucky. If not, we can defer to May, September intake. No big deal with that. Okay.
All right, sir.
So do you have Gokul's number here? And can you share your number, Moshe?
Yeah, you did share it on the chat. I'll just get it from there. I guess.
Okay. Can you also share your number directly to me?
Okay, I'll direct it to you.
Okay. आपके वालिद क्या करते हैं उस Moshe?
My father is on a managerial position in a company, sir.
And how many siblings do you have?
I have one little sister, sir.
How old is she?
Sir, she's in 11th. She's 16.
16, 11. So she's probably going to follow you after some time.
Most probably, sir. That's what I'm hoping for.
We have many students from Saudi. And in fact, I was talking to an Egyptian wife and husband who live in Riyadh, and they were interested in Canada, but meanwhile, they were also interested to work. We have people from Egypt also getting approvals, and many from Saudi are applying as well. So I was thinking maybe we should have a coordinator out there in Saudi, country coordinator, to help our students.
Oh.
Yeah, so let me think about that.
All right, sir. Sir, I also gave my IELTS November last year. I had a score of 7, and my band
Is
was
it
no longer.
general or academic?
It was academic, sir.
That's very good. So please think about it. Sleep. This is York University. We work very closely with York University. It's a great university. One day wouldn't make a difference. In other colleges, programs close immediately, but York University is a university. They have certain deadlines. We can take a day off. I want you to sleep, read about the program, check York University, right? And then look into, decide tomorrow and connect with Gokul and go ahead with the application process. I would definitely, I think I started working with York. York works with very few agencies. And I started working with York from 2017, 18. And we've had more than 500 students who graduated. And not a single negative feedback on that. Okay.
Also, sir, what are the job opportunities if I go for HR and digital marketing?
I would advise you to look into marketing as a better perspective, unless you're really, I would probably, you have very good skills. I would probably see you as what we initially discussed, looking into a top management MBA program in future. So marketing is good. HR, I would probably keep it as a secondary option.
So that is my secondary option. I'm planning on doing my digital marketing certificate first in PG and then go for my HR, or vice versa. But I'm planning, actually, my major was to do digital marketing, so because I have seen a lot of scope in digital marketing.
Especially, I think you heard me. There was one student, very nice guy. His dad was very close to me. He grew up from his grade 1. He's a Ukrainian. I am from Eastern Europe previously. So this guy applied through me in 2014. And before that, he 5 times, first year of his bachelor's, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year. We also have a program for the US called US Summer Work and Travel, where Eastern Europeans students from full-time universities can go and work in the US. We worked with Walt Disney, Six Flags, Wet n Wild, and all the theme parks out there. So this guy applied through us for somehow job for 5 years, and then he studied in Centennial HR, but he had work experience in digital marketing campaign management. And he got a job, first job with 60, I think 50 or 60, and now he's a senior manager in a company. I don't remember the name of the company, but I'll try to get him also in the Zoom. Bharat, one of our students, also graduated in digital marketing. So good options. There are many job opportunities. Especially if you are able to get some work experience, it's more about ads, digital ads marketing. There are many companies which are into this, and they are really require people with work experience, and they are very pretty much interested in hiring. Yes. Okay. So look into that, talk to Gokul tomorrow, sleep today, research, sleep, and get up in the morning with a fresh mind, and we can take it forward.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, pleasure talking to you. And money is not an issue. Okay. You will make it and should be fine. And we are, we are more like a social mentor and just an agency. If any students have any issues, including financial issues, we will always support our students. We take it till the end where no other agency has ever done it. We support from the study visa till immigration without my personal fees, without legal fees. I'm an immigration regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and we support our students extensively.
See, thank you so much. Thank you so very much, sir, for your time.
And please join the Facebook group. You will find it very helpful.
Sure,
okay?
sir. I will.
Sure. Gokul, add him to the Facebook group as well. Okay. You're welcome, Usman. Take care.
You too.
Bye.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You can still stay for another half an hour, Gokul?
No problem, sir. No problem at all.
Yeah. Actually, I like the apartment, Gokul, better than the one which you're staying, the new one. Is it near our Mumbai office, Gokul? Is it nearer to...
No, sir. The distance will be 45 minutes from the office.
And your current place where you're living?
It is also 45 minutes from the office. Till I reach the office. So it will take...
the same, yeah?
Yeah, it's the same, sir.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to connect back to where I was. Okay, Tarun, Sachin, Rana, Usman, Kiran, I already spoke to Kiran. And then I think Jack. Are you here, Jack?
Yes, I'm there. Yeah, thank you.
What is your name?
My name is Jack John.
Jack John.
Yeah. I'm
Where are you from, Jack?
Kerala. And born and brought up in Mumbai. Currently now I'm in Thrissur. This is my native place.
Oh, that's nice. We have an office in Kochi and many students from Kerala. Okay.
Yeah.
And
actually,
Sorry to interrupt, Gautam, but Kiran and the other Kiran, if you're asking.
Kiran K. This is so the one I was Kiran. This is Kiran from.
You were talking to Kiran K. No. You were talking to Kiran K. I'm Kiran Singh.
Yeah, please hold on, Betty. I'll try to finish.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I was just.
Yeah, thanks. So, Jack, so your English is good. Why 666?
No, it's not for me. It's for my wife actually, who is native language from Kerala itself. She had her actually third attempt basically, and before 2 attempts were like 6 overall, but few bands were 5.5. But now the third attempt is overall 6 and 6.
So academics are very important apart from language. What is her bachelor's stream and percentage?
So bachelor's is 75%, and she has done BSc optometrist.
75% and optometrist. This is the challenge. Okay. Yes. And which program have you checked in? What are you planning?
So basically, I have got a LOA. I personally, because somewhere 6 months.
Which institution and program?
It's Conestoga Healthcare Administration Service Management. And 8 months back, actually, I contacted CIP, but I did not get I think.
Optometry. What is your wife's current job?
She was working till last December as optometrist itself.
It's not easy. We are very, to be honest, we don't want to play lotteries. So from this study visa perspective, remember, Jack, it is very important that your wife's proposed program of study should be relevant to her work experience and future career prospects. So she's an optometrist, right?
Right.
She works with glasses and patients and all that. So healthcare is not directly related. So if she was a dentist, general physician, nurse, or working, even if she was an optometrist and she was working in hospital management, we could have advised you healthcare. But again, it's very tricky. I really hope that your visa will be approved. Make sure that you talk more about, current job is not really relevant, but more about the future prospects in healthcare management, right? Hospital management.
One of our colleague got the visa, so with this,
I hope it works out as well.
But the thing is, I'm just worried about same colleagues. Also, the IELTS score is also is it something like a criteria where the PG diploma needs to have more than 6.5 kind of thing?
Yes. I think she got acceptance with Duolingo or with a conditional acceptance.
It is unconditional with IELTS 6 all with 6 each.
Conestoga doesn't accept 6 each. I'm actually surprised.
Correct. It was a surprise for all of us, including me, and there was no condition.
Sometimes admission officers make some errors, so maybe you're lucky with that. Okay,
maybe, yeah.
That's good. So from the SDS perspective, Jack, IELTS 6 is okay in all banks. You meet the SDS criteria.
Okay.
If it is possible, but I'm worried one point where if the visa officer checks the English requirements, it's lower, right?
Correct.
But should be, if she had a strong healthcare background, I would have been more confident, right? In your situation, it is more like luck. 6.6 meets the SDS requirements, so might work out. We can only hope for the best here. Higher the better, but not really much you can do.
Okay. So I'm also not so it's like a 50% like I'm giving so do you suggest to apply for visa rather than wasting time or we should, because right now the application is for May actually. So
you have
we are
children,
not.
Jack?
No. We just 2 years ago we married.
2 years ago. See, when you apply together, Jack, you're already playing a lottery with IELTS 6, with a program which is not really relevant to her current job, right? And if you want to apply together,
no, not together. I'm not suggesting for together. I'm saying for her, just apply for student visa in May or not, or we should give another attempt in IELTS and just directly go for September intake for her.
Very difficult decisions for me to make, to be honest. General rule, hire the English better, but the problem here is with the admission. In Canada, we have very limited institutions, and admissions, getting admission in institutions are a problem because Conestoga Healthcare is already closed for September intake.
Okay.
Right? You cannot even defer it to September intake.
Got it.
You could only defer if you submit your application and if you have not received your visa decision, then you can defer, but Conestoga will only give you a seat in September if there are any cancellations or visa refusals.
Got it. Okay. So in that case, is there any other study course that you can suggest me with any other college if looking with the outcome of September?
No other colleges in healthcare, to be honest. Most colleges are already closed programs.
Okay. So then that would be the next Jan, that if there is a suggestion, right?
I'm just thinking it's pretty difficult at this time.
Mm-hmm. Or should we aim for next Jan, basically? I mean, again, it will be a time because whole pandemic took a lot of 1.5 years for us.
It is a pain. Unfortunately, you are in a situation where you have no choice but to go, because if you skip to September, you would end up probably for January.
Correct. So I was thinking, even if we get make an half-hearted visa application with full SOP and kind of thing for talking about future perspective, will, I mean, at least chance. Otherwise, it will be straight away January till that time, right?
Yeah, it's a tough, Jack. I really can't advise you to skip because there are no seats. And given that your wife has only 6 in IELTS, no other college will accept her. You don't really have much choice except to dive in and try your luck.
Got it. Even January will be will be difficult for IELTS 6 score, right?
Yes. I mean, which college will accept 6?
Got it.
I think you can try Sioux College. They will accept 6. But again, you will not know until you get your acceptance, right? If you don't get your acceptance, then you miss September.
Correct. Okay. Fine. So I think the only option left is to increase the score, right, immediately.
Yeah. So try your luck, Jack. Not much I can help you here.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome, Jack. Keep us posted, Jack. Good luck.
Sure.
Are you in a Kerala group, Jack?
I should be, because I am been following CIP since long time.
We have a couple of WhatsApp groups for Kerala.
I think is it Naveen from CIP in Kerala?
No. Sibin, Manoj, Ankita, Sri. Okay, I'll have Gokul. Can you share this link to Jack and also Sibin's number? We also have a manager in Canada in our CIP too, who is from Kochi. You can connect with him as well. His name is Sibin.
Okay.
Okay, sir. I'll provide the numbers.
Yeah. Take care, Jack. Bye.
Okay, sure.
Amir Khan, I think he's not here. Ranjit, are you here?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'll be there.
Yes, Ranjit. Thanks for waiting, Ranjit. Yes, please.
Thank you so
I
much.
think we just have another 4 or 5 people left over. So,
okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Just I have contacted your CIP team members, but everyone is telling speak to you only first, because as I said, they don't have any idea about my few queries. So that's why I'm going to contact you.
Yeah. So anything related to immigration, my team cannot answer by default by law here in Canada. Okay. If there are any immigration questions, only I, as a licensed immigration consultant, authorized to answer those questions.
Yeah, got it. Okay, got it. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, actually,
Ranjit, just give me a second. Yeah, guys, I just want to close the live session. Guys, thank you very much for joining our CAP live session today. This was streamed to our Facebook group and also to our YouTube channel. And every day we have Monday to Friday, we have a live QA session. If you have any questions, that's a permanent Zoom link. You can join us and we'll be happy to help you with your queries. So again, my name is Kolluri. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and the founder director of CIP Study Abroad. We have offices in many countries, including India. And I previously worked in Conestoga College and Mohawk College as the International Student Recruitment Officer. Thank you and have a good night.